Okay, does anyone wish to do a recap of session 110?
We were very rude house just the end.
Shit's fucked.
It was kind of hilarious.
It
I mean,
hurts.
we were going over the talk to a dock worker at want to find out where Yester was, weren't we? And then we saw the glowing.
No.
So
What happened was we were
got
going to leave
sidetracked.
town to go around, and I said, "Why don't we talk to the guys that we have a contract with, where
That's
we're
right.
like shareholders in a company?" So we went there, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
So what you're saying is it's Minerva's fault.
Yeah, we were literally.
The sidetracking is Minerva's fault. The stupid plan is all your fault. Go to the tapes. Okay, it's all
No.
recorded, and I'm the only one who's being like, I don't want to do this. I think this is a bad idea. Anyway, that's
Were
fine.
you the only one?
You were just very quiet.
I think I was asleep during the whole planning phase, so don't look at me.
No, we get to look at you if you. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we went to that place, whatever. We decided that we'd go across the river to look for the ship captain that we knew, because she might.
Ilya, I believe.
Yeah, Ilya. She might have like some ideas about Ellen, King Ellen, and that's because we had to wait until we could pick up the guy we were going to escort, which was what they wanted us to do, escort a guy to one of the towns along the way that we were going to. Anyway, on our way there, we crossed the bridge. We encountered the Obelisk. The Obelisk was doing shit. We were like, "That's whack."
Ominously.
You know, some of us spent our time wisely and failing, and then others of us decided that Lashnara needed to be advised. So Lenza went off to tell Lashnara, discovered Vidrus was there for some reason, decided Vidrus is a bad guy.
Vidrus is a bad guy.
Came back,
Checks out.
told
Scandalous.
we still don't know that Vidrus is a bad guy. But anyway,
Okay.
came back, told us that we have to investigate the house. We went to investigate the house. Everybody said that Minerva had to sneak in the back because she was invisible. Oh, for some reason, she decided to become invisible earlier, for reasons. And so while they were talking to Vidrus at the front door, Minerva stuck around the back. Her invisibility was broken when she tried to get in. She used a magical item to bust through the door. Inside, she saw Yastel.
Yeah, good job you found her. It was very easy, as it turns out.
Yeah, that was the easy bit.
Yastel cast a spell at Minerva. Minerva used a blessing against her. A fight ensued. Yeah, and it was bad. People got confused. They attacked each other. There was an earth elemental, as per usual. That was bad. We got hit by a fireball. Yeah, it was pretty ugly. And then we ran away. After that. Now, I will say, while fighting Yastel, was I the only person who saw Lashnara?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so, well, according to Minerva, I guess later now as they're catching up, Minerva relays that Lashnara came out of the room and yelled at her to leave. Now, she never saw Vildrus. You guys were talking to Vildrus. What happened to him?
He just fucked off as soon as you started fighting Minerva, or as soon as you broke through the door, basically.
Okay, so potentially we never saw Lashnara. We just saw Vildrus, who walked off, used magic to look like Lashnara, and then talked to Yastel.
Why do you do this to yourself, Aaron?
Yeah, it's the elf in him, unfortunately.
I would say something we would do to his wisdom stat for sure. And he's accurately playing it.
I don't know why you believe anything when magic's involved. Anyway, I didn't want to
Sounds
go
like
there
you're
in the
in
first
denial.
place, but I'm just saying. let's just, let's never break into Lashinara's house again. Okay? Can we
Why?
can we
Told
just
us we could
agree
come
on this one
over.
thing that we never? In fact, let's
Us-
just never go to Lashinara's house again.
Us breaking into Lashinara's house has driven the plot forward so much.
What is this plot? What
I
does that
mean,
mean?
in a good way? I'm not sure.
It's breaking again.
So Minerva now, I have a new token for her somewhere, but Minerva now,
I
her
haven't
eyes
updated
are
it.
like smoking, like charred.
Oh yeah, because you used the fucking I'm immune to fire, but I'm gonna burn myself inside.
Yeah,
I need to update your
Uh-huh.
token, so I haven't done that. So next time.
I've got that one. It's a fun one, isn't it?
it's good. It saved her life, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We
How
burn
long's
a
it
lot of
last?
other blessings.
Sorry, it lasts for the rest of the day. She's immune to fire today.
Okay. But-
In fact, fire heals her.
Okay.
Okay,
And
line her
is
up,
it-
boys.
Is
Yeah.
the downsides permanent?
Yes, obviously.
The downsides are permanent.
And what were they again?
She has a what? She's got worse vision. She can be surprised more easily.
Ah, okay.
But she has, Enki, who she's got.
He is alive.
She's got a familiar who can, tell her what's going on. It's okay.
That's a pretty decent recap. A few things here and there, but for the most part, spot on. A little bit of
I
nuance was missing.
I didn't know if you wanted a blow by blow of like everything that happened in the fight because I remember it very well. Also,
Some may say vividly.
yeah.
A lived experience, as it were.
Indeed.
I use
Well,
so much.
Yost
stuff.
was
Oh my
pretty
God.
much involved with most of our weapons and spells from the shot. That's
We
for
already
sure.
knew that. She used stone skin again. Or potentially she's got an amulet. I'm not sure.
So, where did you guys finish off? Do you remember where you
Literally
left?
running away from
Run the fuck away.
Lashinara's.
Yeah, I think we're running away.
No, we were
Minerva's
making
like,
a
why?
Tactical
make-
retreat.
Sorry,
tactical retreat. That's right.
we're running away if not a lot.
We didn't.
Slow
we
enough to
didn't-
like confuse people, but fast
didn't-
enough to put some serious distance.
We didn't really specify where we were going. It was just, not there.
Down the street.
Burst. Just burst.
After half the team almost died.
Sure, let's chuck
I
you
will
on
say-
Sumberton.
Minerva used 3 blessings on herself, and the +1 to surprise checks is not the worst effect that was done to her.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have left Lashinara's place, which is number 24.
Mhm.
Perfect.
I think we just return to the guild, pick up our guy, and leave. What do you think?
Yeah,
I
there's
think
nothing else.
leaving town is a good idea, yeah.
I don't expect to come
Well, I
back.
don't think they're going to
anytime ever.
pursue us. They were just like doing a ritual and didn't want us to interfere.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just ignore it.
Let's not ignore it. It's kind of bad. Like,
We can't stop her.
no,
I
Whatever
mean-
she's doing, we can't stop her.
I
can't
could
stop
I could
Lashinara
go up
either,
onto
but-
I could go up onto the city walls and fireball the building from there. But I don't feel like A, that would be conducive to living, and B, I don't think that does anything because there seems to be like a ward around the building that protects it from magic.
Yeah.
We don't have a counter for Yestle's arrow destroying barrier or magic. Whatever it is.
We do, but we'd have to get lucky. Sean would need to dispel magic it. Maybe.
I'm not up to staying up all night
Okay.
Why
Uh,
not?
to get
Oh
lucky.
yeah. Apparently there's urgent
Okay.
maintenance on my NBN starting at
Oh.
11, so if I suddenly disappear, it'll be because of
Yeah,
that.
that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making a Daft Punk reference.
It'll take them at least a half hour to, find where it is.
The NBN.
It's in the air, it's in the floor, it's in the walls.
That's right.
It's coming from inside the house.
I think one of the things we should just get out of the city as soon as possible, and then discuss our next course of action once we're out of the city.
Well, we're definitely picking up our dude that we said we were going to escort.
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously.
All right, well, let's go back there then. We go to the guild.
Okay, move yourselves to number 9, the Chicane Guild. As you go past number 15, the Obelisk, a very large crowd is now gathered around it. The Obelisk is humming, the light that's kind of flickering across it, and the static electricity kind of feeling seems to be even more intense. And those of you with pretty keen eyesight and notice that there seems to be a wisp of smoke starting, or darkness or something, some kind of miasma descending down around it. Very faint, but almost imperceptible, but you do notice it.
Reckon I should cast a spell magic on it.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's going to
Hell
help.
no.
But go ahead.
Minerva just had the thought that she'd turn herself invisible and then walk through the crowd being like, Lashinara will know what to do. We should go talk to Lashinara.
I
Just
mean,
unleash your horde on him.
that sounds pretty min.
Yeah. She is vengeful.
Do it.
No.
It's
As
what
you-
she'd do.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure like the guard or any of the authorities would probably go to him anyway. So I'm not sure what his plan is.
Maybe the gods
They're
are
all
dumb.
in on it.
I don't need to create a conspiracy in this game. You do it very well yourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Side note,
Well-
can we have that for the title of the episode?
Well, they could get better.
Vex's
We'll
comment.
see.
No, Vex's comment. Maybe the gods are dumb.
Oh, I said the guards. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that'll work too.
So as you
Ah.
are kind of, forcing your way through the crowd, because it's covering the majority of the street and it's a bit hard to get through and you get jostled a little bit, etc. And you are paying attention, I guess, in some regard, at least a little bit cursory, to the obelisk to notice that. One of the beetles will turn to you.
Good. Is it the guy whose hair turned white or someone else?
Someone else. And they have a kind of a glazed over expression on their face. Do not leave the cities yet, my friends. You will be needed come the morrow.
Okay.
Then it turns and looks back at the obelisk.
Uh,
Well, that's not
Yes,
fucking
that's-
ominous or anything.
Okay, let's go to the pub.
Lashinara?
Yep,
Why
pub.
can't you ever tell anything straight to my face, man?
Did
Come on,
Minerva say
Kruber.
something?
Yeah, she asks the beetle if it's Lashinara. She says, Lashinara?
Just a common townsfolk will turn. Yes. I am
Also glazed?
indisposed.
yep.
Yes, also glazed. I am currently indisposed. You almost inadvertently caused catastrophe. But do not leave. You can rectify that which is happening. I trust no one else within these walls. And then it
Wow.
turns
Is it
and looks
just
back at the obelisk.
Sean laughs. You fool.
Well, I guess he's short on people to trust. So, Kruber, I think I owe you a few drinks.
You
this
know
is-
I'll never say no to that.
I know.
Minerva hurries away from the glazed over people.
This is not good at all.
I know, can you imagine being like Dr. Xavier? Seems kind of wrong.
I
It's some evil shit taking over people's minds.
I don't think we should trust anything Lashinara has to say anymore.
Who even says that's Lashinara? That was some guy talking out of some guy.
I mean, that's a reasonable definition of Lashinara from
Yeah.
what we've seen.
That could have been the Warlock. He
It's the
does
guy-
that kind
No.
of shit.
There's
No.
the guy disguised as a guy pretending to be another guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lashinara
What do you
now
mean, you
looks like-
people? What do you mean, Lashonara? It's like somebody who's definitely not Lashonara says, I'm Lashonara inhabiting this person. Do this thing. And you're like, yes, Lashonara. Gotcha. It's magic. Nailed it.
It's more the fact that he references the thing that literally happened. Not even
Which
a
is
couple
why
of
I
minutes
said it
ago.
could have been Vidrus.
You know that Lashonara is
Well,
from the
that makes it
ogre.
so much better, right?
You know
Right,
Lashonara is
actually,
from
I
the
like
ogre for
We
100.
can do what
episodes.
Vidrus says instead, because that's definitely
Yeah, that's better.
How much interaction have we had with Vidrus?
Virtually none, except for one of
virtually
you,
He saved Minerva's life.
yeah.
and one of you.
So-
One of you had a bit more interaction off screen.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because that was like a side story we were playing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This isn't anything to do with the side story because those were
Okay.
our characters.
Yes, one of these characters here had something to do with Vildrus in the downtime.
Right. No, that's fine. So, me being confused, like Sean being confused as to why you seem to hate Vidrus so much is appropriate.
Yes.
Yes, Sean.
If I look around the crowd,
Well,
how
girls-
many of them are glazed? Eyes are glazed
All of them.
over.
All of them. In fact, as you are looking around the crowd and still staying here, oh, excuse me, make a saving throw for spells, please.
all
Oh
of us.
crap!
Just the one who is particularly taking a bit of a good, solid look.
Yeah, want to check things out. What's going on?
Are we
This is why I said
Sean?
I ran away.
So, spells
Fair
or
enough.
devices, was it?
Ability verse spells.
Yep. You can add your wisdom modifier to it.
I don't know what my wisdom modifier is.
Well,
You might not have one.
If you open up your
0.
character sheet, where are you?
It is
It's the first one.
Yep,
Next
the
to
first
wisdom.
one next to wisdom. It is 0.
0.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not a minus.
Yep. Minerva has -2.
Yeah.
Well, you rolled
So-
high.
Vash, what you should do is just open up your character sheet first so that it loads all the variables from your character sheet.
Oh, did that not work?
Well, you
It
can
didn't
see
have your-
it didn't have an image, it didn't have what you require.
Oh,
But you
Weird.
got a 16.
Yeah,
That's
you will have passed it, but just to make sure that any other macros will work properly.
Is
yeah.
it greater than or
Okay.
equal to?
Greater than or equal to.
Phew!
Nice. Well, I've seen what I need to see. I will.
Okay. You
Continue with the group.
both feel your eyes drawn to the obelisk and a kind of a numbing feeling come upon you, but you are able to wrest your mind's control away from it.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
How far away do I have to be before the effect is no longer?
Not very far. As long as you're not paying
Okay.
attention to the obelisk or licking it.
Okay. Well, Sean will stand here at the end of the bridge and keep people away from it.
Okay, there are a lot of people there, but that's fine. You can start trying
He
to
will
keep
use
people away.
his influence as a religious guide to keep people away.
Okay, no worries. You can start heralding
Preaching.
people away from it. Sure. Excellent.
I see the light.
Make a reaction check for me, please. You can have minus.
Okay.
You can have -1 on the roll. Actually, +1 on the roll because there's
I got to
something.
get that.
There's something
spell
going
sheet
on.
up.
People need interest. People need to see what's going on.
Yeah, you're
There's
blocking
mechanics with
traffic.
this.
Yeah, man.
You're
Right,
like
that's
gluing your hand to the road. One of those protesters.
These are the most interesting things
Get
about
out the
hanging
way.
out last week.
Oh god.
Can you imagine if they were just channeling all this negative magic into the obelisk and like setting it up as a slow explosive, and that's why Vidrus was like, "Hey, stay in town one more day. Trust you guys."
I got it. Do I have to click on my character first, do I?
If you're-
Pick an inn that's
Yes, you
close
do.
to the obelisk.
That's initial disposition.
No, What are the dispositions again? I can't remember. I set it up and forgot.
Friendly, amicable, indifferent, callous, threatening, hostile. Indifferent?
They're indifferent.
And modifier, no magic modifier.
Plus one
Other
modifier. Plus one other modifier. Yep. People are curious. You'll have your work cut out. 8. They remain indifferent. So you can keep some back, but people start pushing their way past you to have a look at what's going on. You weren't able to control the crowd suitably, but you can stay there and keep going at it if you would like.
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you one more shot.
Did we lose Sean to the mob? Oh no.
They're not going to murder me, surely.
Hostile means hostile.
Imagine dying just a bunch of people after everything we've been through.
Welcome to first edition.
Hey!
Amicable, you manage to slow the crowd down considerably. People start to begin to pay attention to you after a while, especially after they see the people who shouldered past you starting to get drawn into the crowd and seeming to stand mesmerized at the obelisk. People are, starting to murmur among themselves. Maybe this priest knows what he's talking about. Maybe he's here to save us. Is the obelisk going to do something crazy? What's happening to it? What's happening to all those people over there? Save us! And a few people will actually start to fall to their knees, prostrate themselves upon the ground, and offer up praise to the 8 in your in your grace.
Dude, I feel like leaving now seems like a bad idea. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't think anything good is.
I'll just advise everyone that they should continue with their normal day and avoid looking at the obelisks, as it's all under control, being
Are the obelisks in the
managed
rest?
by the authorities.
Are the obelisks in the rest of the valley doing the same thing, Your Eminence? Are we all doomed? What is happening? They have stood, for the most part, inert for hundreds of years. This one has never done anything. This is the biggest in the whole valley. Are we all going to die? Have the 8 returned? Are they going to cast calamity upon us all? Save us!
I don't believe that's the case, no.
Oh, well,
But I think I think it would be wise for us to return to our homes and make peace with our family. And
we are going to die.
Oh my god! What just happened?
You're causing
We're
a
probably
panic.
not going to die, but you should go home and kiss your ass.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Get some legal writs and write up a last will and testimony.
Minerva was already paranoid, but if she heard that shit, she'd be like, "Yeah, we're not staying in town."
you're taking us out of context. It's perfectly safe and normal.
We're right here. We can see the context.
He didn't say you're going to die. He just said the chances of you not dying are not worth not saying everything you need to say to everyone you need to say it to.
You're not going to die, but you'll definitely be made unalive.
Look, just
Gotta-
tell them
gotta
it's
get
the
past those
activation
sentences.
sequence for this planet's Voltron.
Something like that.
And who's going to be the head?
We're
Well,
all
more
the
importantly,
head.
Who's going to
It's
be
a
the ass?
multi-headed Hydra.
But are you going to be Lion Voltron or Vehicle Voltron?
We're going to be Hydra Voltron, so we can all be the head.
Or did Mark come back to life? I'm swapping things when he wicked them and got charged up by the Allspark that the obelisks contain. Is that?
Yes. The Allspark.
So Minerva has gone to the Chicane Merchant Guild. Looks like everyone else has gone to this. I don't know where they are. Where have you gone?
I thought we were using the shared one, but I guess we're splitting out now because some people are doing other things.
Al and I had gone to drink.
Yep, you've gone to the Sly Wink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good thing that Kroobs did not hear Sean. Because what Kroobs would have heard was, Today is the day to kill Willebrod. You might not get another chance.
The doors of the Chicane Merchant Guild are closed and bolted, and the shutters are drawn.
Yeah.
God, did no one tell us this was going to happen today? Did we miss a memo?
I don't know. Obelisk firing up seemed to be bad. Would be bad for business.
As you are
Business
standing there, you can see from where you are a squad of garrison descend from the hill where the keep is and start heading west along the road towards the obelisk, towards Sean and his congregation of thralls.
Do I see them coming?
Yeah, there's about
Oh.
8 of them.
I
Come
shall.
on, Sean.
Lenza
There's still time
will,
for Kool-Aid.
if there's nothing happening at the Mercantile Guild, Lenza will move after them, basically towards Sean.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is what's happening now, and being somewhat close to it might be good. Is Minerva following?
She's just going into the guild.
It's locked. It's barred and locked. How are you
Oh.
getting in?
Yeah, did you
I
not hear
mean-
that?
Sorry, no, I didn't.
Or
hear that.
you are still going in?
No. I did hear that.
We don't have Kruber here to point the door and say, Kruber, I choose you.
Oh, I mean,
Minerva
fair,
might
but
just like
aw.
circle the guild to just look around, see if there's like. Oh no, it's fine. They're all hiding.
You're not invisible at the moment.
She'll leave a note.
He doesn't know that.
Wait, do I even have note stuff? I don't think I've got pen and ink. Fuck. Never mind.
We can come back later. Like,
Oh no, I do have pen and ink. Never mind.
But as the guard approaches, I will tell all of the crowd to move out of the way and let the guard, proceed and do their job.
Cool. They will nod at you as they proceed across the bridge towards
you
the
let them
obelisk.
go through. That's not going to help.
That's their
Okay,
job.
Whatever. Okay, sure. Oh, okay. So
It's
it's
not the whole
fine.
garrison.
It's bad for civilians to get mind control, but it's okay for the guard.
I'll let the guards know that there's something going on. Vicious, magical. Assuming the captain,
Well, it's the sergeant there. He will
or
say,
Sarge.
yeah, what do you mean? sir?
Well, everyone who seems. When I was on the other side of the bridge, there was some sort of pull to look at the glowing obelisk, and I was able to restrain myself from being encaptured, but the other citizens of the town seem to have been enthralled by this
Phenomenon.
that's the word. What he said.
Well,
Are you-
we are there to try and break up, I guess, some of the disorder that's happening there and to retrieve a few of our guards that are in the group. So we knew something was happening, but not quite sure what it is. Are you able to assist us, good sir?
I can try, but I'm not sure if I.
Lenza probably would have walked up to you at this point.
Yep, you can have done that.
I'm not sure if not looking at it will make it easier. So maybe we should.
Some kind of tarpaulin then.
Well,
Or
avoid
a carpet,
looking at it directly.
maybe a rug.
A carpet, there you go. All those carpets you've left behind
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
when a carpet may have been the solution.
They're a carpet of the obelisk.
Lenza will pipe up and say, I highly recommend that you don't send everybody over at once, because
We could tie a rope to one to whoever goes over, so we can drag them back if they get enthralled.
do we have a long enough rope? It's a long distance over the bridge.
No, we can go halfway over on the bridge as well.
I mean, until the affected aura gets bigger. Like, if you're just looking at it, you can see the obelisk. You can see the obelisk quite clearly from over here, right?
Yes. Yes, you
Is
can.
it affecting people over here?
Not at the moment, no.
The thing is, Lenses worried that's going to get bigger because like it started off not doing that, and
Yeah,
now
for
it's
sure.
getting larger. Like,
Well, someone
feel
could.
We should
Walk
seek out
back to
Lashanara's advice.
I think he's busy.
No, he's
Oh,
not
wait,
to
I'm
be
not here.
disturbed.
Hypatia,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
at the slow wink.
Yep.
So who's actually with us here, by the way?
At the moment, you and Sean, unless Minerva has decided to leave the Chicane Mercantile Guild and head over with you.
Minerva
But-
was writing a note. When she looks up, she notices that Lens is gone, so she addresses Lens in the note as well. That says, "Screw you all. I went shopping."
Fantastic.
Sure, okay.
She knows what she's about.
Yeah,
She's gonna go fucking
That's
shopping again.
hilarious.
The only note that matters.
Cool. Okay.
Die as you live.
Cool. So it just starts then. Like, Lenser is bad with people, so she's going to defer to Sean for most of this.
All
Like,
of you are bad with people.
Yes,
So,
Sean is
Hypatia and
slightly
Minerva are
better.
okay?
don't you mean you want to go to there, Minerva?
Yeah, I was just looking for the location.
Yep. Cool.
31.
Like,
So we'll seek out Lashanara for assistance, and he turns around to one of his soldiers. Find out what Lashanara thinks about all this. Captain Donegan wants this sorted out as soon as possible. Aye, sir. And he'll turn and start jogging off.
is he going like this way?
Oh, he's going this way.
Okay. I guess we'll see what happens when he gets close then.
Okay.
Just checking. He jogged off without being told to.
He got told to go.
Okay, so he got told and he jogged off. Good.
Yes. He was told, go find out. That's when he started jogging.
I'll yell out, "Don't look at the obelisk!" as he runs off.
He doesn't look at the obelisk. He keeps down here. And then you lose sight of him.
Okay, cool.
So it didn't seem to affect the guard. So potentially,
I mean, as long as you keep moving and don't look at it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe if we stay away from it and don't stare directly at it, we might be able
Yeah.
to drag people away from it, or even just break their line of sight. Might be enough to break them out of the effect.
Meanwhile, at the Sly Wink, the three of you have gone there to get a drink, have you?
I mean, a drink is a little optimistic, but yes.
Drink or 5.
Okay. There is a strange looking individual sitting alone in the Sly Wink. It's empty pretty much at the moment, other than this one person.
Rot roll ruggy.
Oh.
Covered in tribal paintings, weird fetishes, a strange mask, and she's sitting at a table with what looks to be a rather untouched drink.
Are you drinking that?
She looks up at you when you come in, then looks at the drink, then looks back at you, Kruber, and slides it over towards you. The Great Spider told me to order this for you, O mighty warrior.
I don't know much about the Great Spider, but I'm already feeling very positive.
Oh.
Chug, 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 chug.
Oh. We did.
Please, all of you sit. My name
Krub, sit.
is Eniskai.
Oh, hello.
Nice to meet you.
I am
Hypatia.
Hypatia. This
And you are Vash, the half-orc, Pariah,
oh,
and you
press.
are Kruber, warrior,
That's right.
mercenary. Welcome, well met.
Well met indeed.
Well,
I look over
but-
towards the bar to try and summon another couple of beers.
Well,
They already started pouring them once you started walking in.
That's what I like.
You've got a reputation.
Yes,
Yep.
and then it precedes us.
I was of the opinion that there was more than 3 of you. Where are your
I mean-
fellows?
They're
There
around.
are more than 3 of us, but this is the party at 90% strength.
Your strength is 18, 19, 18. It's more than 90%.
That is not true. Sean
But I
is
was
not here.
referring to the meat. Sean doesn't add to
Sean-
our strength. He tops us off.
Yep.
The great spider bid me leave my tribe, leave my people, and come to this place of sin.
Well, it must be. Your quest must be of great importance. What? What did they bid you to do?
The web is closing and time is running out.
No, that's at 11.
Is that 11? Oh, I'm early. Sorry. The
Well-
great spider sees many things, knows many things, and I, her daughter, have come here to beseech you and others. This valley is about to erupt, and darkness will eat the world, and the cancer. It will start here.
The obelisk is a nuke, guys.
In
Well,
which case, we want to get as close to it as possible.
It's a black hole generator.
Death by spaghettification. Now that'll be a new one.
Welcome back to session 4005. You continue to spaghettify. You can log off in 3 hours.
Well.
These walls will become a prison for all within.
Right.
And
what do
it
we
will-
need to do?
There is an evil that has spawned within here. It is manifesting as we speak, and tomorrow, upon the rise of the sun, it will appear, and it is then that you must find it and cut it out.
Well,
So we have to stay.
if we can hurt it, I was trying to say, if it bleeds, we can kill it.
That was terrible impression, but yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but you get the idea.
It is one of many calamities that are unfolding, but it is the one that the great spider has told me to attend to. So I seek you, as the spider told me. Only you can solve this riddle. Only you can remove this blight.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that perhaps the rest of the party are probably better at solving riddles. We solve problems of the more martial variety. But if that's a problem, we can deal with that.
The riddle will most likely need blade and spell and fire and arrow to solve.
We're in problems if it needs spell and arrow.
Fuck you.
Great.
Thank you.
The great spider did tell me that a great and powerful magician would need your assistance. Has one
The
reached out to
ogre
you?
is here.
The
We haven't seen
spider
the ogre for a while.
Perhaps
The
we should wait
spider
for the
haven't
rest of
mentioned
your
it.
Have
group
we?
to attend,
Hmm.
so that I do not have to repeat myself, and so that what I do say is not misconstrued.
Uh,
Prudent.
You're funny.
I go to leave the Sly Wink to go and find them, but Getter, you cannot fast travel while enemies are nearby.
Yeah, let's go find the others. This sounds juicy.
Juicy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, juicy is one way to put it. But yes, let's we will go gather our party. Do you wish to accompany us?
They'll
will-
come here eventually.
I will wait here in case they arrive, or others attend. There is one here to be feared, and I am the only one capable to defend against them.
Well, I will stay here and look after you, and it's totally not about the booze.
All right,
Of
Kruber.
course.
Well.
I must say, when Vash is running around saying, "Oh, this is going to get juicy," that has extra connotations.
And
Of
not
course.
good ones.
Even more so if she pulls out a barbecue rub and starts sprinkling it upon you.
When Vash says she's all ears, oh,
All right. Back at the bridge. Are you doing anything else with these garrison? They're kind of standing around waiting at the moment, but eventually the sergeant will say, I must go and see what I can do at the garrison. Oh, sorry, what I can do at the obelisk. If you would like to assist, then we would very much appreciate that.
I will help how I can. I think we need to avoid looking directly at the obelisk, and I think we need to break people's sight of the obelisk. So
Cool.
maybe turn them away from the obelisk and see if that helps them snap out of it.
Very good. I will take your lead in such things. You are spiritual and wise, and I am not. Lead on, please.
Tally ho! Or is it
Right.
Leroy Jenkins?
And you've just made his comment about you being spiritual and wise completely null and void.
I didn't comment because I knew I didn't have to.
Boop.
So I'm making a will save.
As you get up to the end of the bridge, yes, you can make a will save. A wisdom save. A wisdom save. Fucking hell. A save versus spells.
That's right. We all go to the most iconic version of the game.
Which is first
Sometime.
edition.
Too easy.
That's-
Save
and
versus
If you wanted to define
spells.
iconic, absolutely first edition would be.
Which is why I was joking otherwise.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming I get a +3 modifier again.
Yep. Was
Get
Lenza staying back?
Lenza is going to hang back at the moment. I just want to see if it's because if Sean gets himself stuck there, just immediately, I don't want both of us going over. Like,
You've got an arrow with his name on it. I gotcha.
no, not that. It's more the fact that it's like, oh yeah, okay. Even the Sean got trapped immediately when going back over there. Like he didn't just get a lucky escape last time.
So I was trying very hard to avoid looking at it, and it still affected me.
Yes.
Right. Am I anywhere? Is there anyone nearby? Like, is there like a? Am I within reach of another person?
Yes.
I will grab them and then try and drag them back to the other side.
Okay.
Am I able to
I'm
drag them
typing
back?
something for you. Just hang on a second.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Check.
I should have started typing this earlier, but I didn't.
Could have tried lassoing someone from the crowd like a cowboy.
Tell you what, that guard who just ran straight through the crowd must have
Iron Will.
iron will. Yes.
Shame he's going to get killed by Lashinara.
Or he was turned into a puppet as soon as he ran past the obelisk, and now he's just Lashinara's puppet.
Okay, there you go. That's what you.
Oh dear.
You wish to grab someone, or has your concentration been broken?
I will still try and drag them back, yeah.
Sure, you can manage to pull someone back. They offer very little resistance. As you do so, however, it does turn whichever figure you want to grab, male, female, doesn't matter, a blank looking expression in your direction and say, "It doesn't matter as long as you stay here, for in the morning you will be needed, my friend."
Hmm. Okay, well, I'll drag them back to the garrison.
Okay.
And see if they snap out of it.
Nope, but they continue to speak. "We are in no danger, not from that which you seek to remove us from, though there is other dangers at hand."
Hmm.
"Please, my friend, do not worry, not yet. The time for fear will come."
It's when I'm told not to worry by some random magical effect, it's not really reassuring.
Look, he would just like you to tell you to return to your church, kiss your loved ones, okay,
And your
the world.
ass. Bend over, head between your legs, kiss your cheeks, left and right. Don't forget to pucker up for the bud. All right, up at number 31, Tennyson's Curiosities.
So on the way there, as soon as Minerva leaves the guild house, she pulls out a torch, sets it on fire, and returns herself to full health.
Okay.
Nice.
I imagine
Okay.
she is laughing maniacally as she walks through the street.
Okay,
burning
people
herself.
Like-
give you a wide berth.
Absolutely. Now, since I'm not down very many hit points, that won't take long. So I actually kind of want to visit this store that we've never gone to before. What is the Bloody Nose?
Give me a moment. I need to get my book because I cannot recall. I have notes on everything, but
So I was like, we've never been to the Bloody Nose, and it's like Minerva passes by it, and she's probably like, "What are those?"
it sounds too cool to not go there.
I know. She sees a sign. It says the Bloody Nose.
What do you think it is?
I think it's a fighting pit
Wrong. But
run by a
but it may
gang.
I know.
but it
It's a
may as
rave
well.
bar.
Well, it's not a fighting pit, but it may as well be. I actually think someone has been there previously.
Is it a rave bar?
No.
Oh,
It is a cheap tavern and incredibly divey.
Okay, cool. It's a hell. She'll keep going.
Kruber's probably been there.
I might swing by 16 though, because I have some pearls to sell.
Okay. Her Street
Oh, sorry,
Jewelers,
pink opals. I have some pink opals.
the biggest jewelry store in Summerton. It has a
Mhm.
number of security on the outside, kitted out quite well for private detail.
Ooh.
They're looking you up and down. You're probably still smouldering.
I have like smoking eyes. I've got like a hand like partially in a torch, just running it through it.
One of them will hold up a
She like
heavy.
puts it out.
One of them will
in
hold up
her
a heavy
hand.
truncheon and block the door.
I have stuff to sell.
That might be
Never
the
seen an
case.
adventurer before?
I've seen plenty of adventurers. I was an adventurer once myself till I had to retire.
Mm-hmm. She looks at their knee straight away.
And he says, "Why does
Nice.
everyone do that?"
I mean, I've got a bow, so I know what happens.
Oh, I retired because
What do you mean, you people?
it just got too crazy out there. Anyway, that might be the case. You might have things to sell, but not in that condition and not armed, not going inside.
Um,
Then he's
Come
stop.
on,
Okay.
there's got to be a fire sale around here somewhere.
Then,
Or there will be.
Then he'll look you up and down a little bit more.
mm,
You take your arms and armor off and leave him
my
with.
armor. That's going to take ages. What am I going to do with my armor?
Well, you
What are you
might
gonna
have something.
do?
You might have something sequestered under it, so you can leave it with
What are
Larry
you-
over there.
What are you going to do without your arms?
Hmm.
You're armless.
I'm-
Right?
Taking my armor off is a waste of time. I was with you with the armor, with the weapons, but taking my armor off, nah, that's just a waste of my time. I'm going to keep going. Good day to you.
Good day to you. Good
I
day
said
to you.
good day.
Yeah, Minerva just like walks off. What a waste of but she's like muttering to herself. What idiocy is taking her armor off? Also, what's to stop me from fireballing the place? When I'm inside, I'd get some healing out of it, and I'd kill everybody. Fucking idiots. Whatever. And she just like is meandering off.
Did you get that whisper, Lenza?
Yes.
Yeah, so I will go to 31.
Okay. You go to 31. There is a small halfling sitting on the step.
Uh-oh.
It's not Willowbroad.
Oh. Woo! It's one of Willowbroad's many spawn.
Watches
Hello
you as you
there.
approach. Oh?
Do you work at this fine establishment?
It's an empty building. Of course not.
True. True. So what you doing here?
I'm sitting. About to smoke some leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Can I interest you in some? No? Your loss.
Does this look like a graceful halfling? Like how old's this halfling?
He's mid-age, I guess.
God damn it.
Okay. You know, it strikes me that you don't have anything interesting to do, and you look like the type of person who's interested in adventuring. And I lost my last squire. Very unfortunate accident. Lots of zombies involved.
He gets out a pouch and starts stuffing the bowl of a long-stemmed pipe.
But before he was killed by a bunch of zombies, he did burn down this demon tree. Sure, other people were involved, but whatever. Anyway, he was pretty awesome. Got in touch with the 8 even. They blessed him. It was very cool.
He takes
if
out
you're
a
interested
small
in
alchemical
adventuring,
match and strikes it and lights the leaf in his
he's
pipe.
rich. Can you make alchemical stuff?
Can I make alchemical? No. What do I look like? Some kind of alchemical making thing?
No, you look like a little male halfling dude.
Your
You
eyes
are
are
a
working.
halfling, right?
Ooh.
Yes.
They are? Huh. I wasn't sure. Well, if you want to see a thing or two, you could follow me around for a while. What do you think?
I could, I guess. Or I could sit here and smoke my leaf.
That's true. I'm just gonna see if this empty house is any good. I'm thinking about buying.
Oh. Okay. I'll be here when you finish having a look around.
Yeah, and Minerva will enter the store.
Okay, it is an empty building.
Damn it! He's turned it into an empty building. Curse him. Minerva will exit. Well, actually, she'll have a look around.
It looks
Is
to
the
be
floor plan the same as what it was when it was full?
yes.
Ooh. How interesting. Does it have an upstairs?
It has a loft.
Hmm. All right. Just wondering. Wonder who owns this.
Make a surprise check for me, please.
Oh no, I'm bad at those
Hmm.
now. Select surprise. I'm just gonna say I'm wearing a helmet. That's gonna be my +1 modifier.
Sure.
Oh, there was a dice modifier. Well, whatever. It's the same.
Cool.
I'm surprised.
Yes, you are. So what were you looking at?
My HP is 34.
You were looking at your HP. You don't need to look at your HP.
I was looking around to make sure that it had like the same floor plan, and then just have a quick look up into the loft and be like, oh, there's a loft up here. Cool. And then I think she's basically just exiting. But oh, actually, nope. She's gonna go back in. She goes towards the door, and then she's like, wait, I wonder if there's like a cellar, and she's gonna look for like a trapdoor.
Okay. You start having a bit of a look
Yeah.
around. Just do something.
Ask Enki if he senses a trapdoor.
Cool. You feel a presence more than you hear it behind you.
Huh.
It's behind you.
Minerva whirls around and sees if the halfling's trying to steal her shit.
There's a halfling. The halfling's there. Doesn't have the pipe anymore.
Uh huh.
He's got his hands behind his back.
Minerva quickly checks her stuff.
You're, yeah. There's
I had the right idea about you.
Get off my back.
yeah. There's something probably missing.
There's something probably missing.
Let's have a look what's on your character sheet to see what it would have been. Because he rolled a pretty good roll.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got? You got a coin
I mean,
pouch.
she's got a coin pouch
The
with
coin pouch is
34 plat in it.
the coin pouch is what's gone. The obvious target.
Yeah.
He has a wistful look on his face.
Minerva grabs him. And
Now that's
says,
not very
"Oh,
fair.
you do want to go adventuring with me?"
I never said that now, did I? But I did tell you this was an empty building.
That's true, but I think you signed the contract when you took my platinum.
Oh, there was platinum in that? Bugger.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Minerva
just-
will like she's just like staring him right in the eyes, holding him up with one hand, and I would like to use my pickpocket to take my coin pouch back off him without him noticing.
Okay, go for it.
D100.
Ooh.
I get a 7. I've got a skill of 95
Yep, you managed to take it off him.
without him noticing. That's
Yep.
what matters.
Yep.
Anyway, with the pay that's in that pouch, looks like you'll be in my service for quite some time.
With a roll like that, you can take his pouch if you want.
No, I just want to know how much is in his pouch.
It seems to be reasonably light.
I'll put a platinum piece in it.
Okay.
Aww.
Here's the
So-
image for this guy. I do have an image for him somewhere. At least I thought I did.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
happen to know a fella by the name of Willowbird, would you?
Oh, not that idiot.
Right? Well, we're agreed.
Okay, I do have an image for him. Why is it not? Why can't I find it? Images. Oh, there it is. Let me. There he is.
Nice.
Very fancy.
Ooh.
Now, you are going to come adventuring with me, but I just want to warn you, if you try picking anybody else's pockets, they'll probably kill you. So,
But
adventurers are tough and hardy bunch.
Oh, but I'm not an adventurer. I'll just get in the way. How about? How about good, sir? I just be your. I just be your dog's body within these walls, within this city. It's much better. Much better.
You know, that's actually a great idea. What I want you to do is, you know Lashinara, of course, the powerful wizard who's in town.
I
Now-
do, sir.
I want you to watch his place, because Vidrus of the Void, do you know that guy?
I'm afraid I do not.
Hmm. He's a very sus-looking elf, wears a lot of black. Kind of dour fella. And there's this lady with spiky hair. She's called Yastel. If any of them leave the house, maybe give them a follow, see where they're going, find out any information you have.
I
Wow,
can do
you
that.
just,
Warn.
you're just setting this guy to get killed. Nice, I like it.
Yeah, be warned. You'll need to be circumspect, obviously. If they notice you, just avoid them, and avoid the obelisk. Okay, it's doing crazy stuff at the moment. Everybody's sort of just becoming a mindless zombie when they look at it, and by that I mean they're not paying any attention. Not that they actually become a creature that hungers for flesh and rends people to pieces. I just mean they become very vacant and blank.
Mm. Always selling it there. Good work.
Watch Lashinaras. If anyone strange leaves, especially some bitty guy or some pointy-haired woman,
Look,
let
a
you know.
dour-looking elf or a crazy-looking lady.
Okay,
Okay.
with spiky hair. Gotcha.
Yeah, she's also got like this clawed glove thing. Look, I doubt there's many women coming and going from Lashinara's place. I mean,
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I could be surprised, but I mean, if they are, you know what? Find out about them all. I want to know about Lashinara and his comings and goings. Okay, because I think he's in trouble, and I want to help him out. But you know, he's a very careful person. And last time I tried to help him, he almost died. So
Where do you want me to tell you when I find this information?
you can. We always talk to kindly Ollery at some stage. So feel free to leave a note for me there. My name is Minerva.
Of course, of course. You can put me down now.
I can. And then she slowly puts him down.
All
right.
He'll dust his jacket off.
On your way then.
Did you? You didn't take his pouch, did you? Because
Nope.
he's tapping around his body. He goes, "Oh, my leaf's still okay."
No, I put a platinum. I wanted to put a platinum piece into his purse without him noticing.
Yeah, well, you did that.
Perfect.
But his purse wasn't full of coins; it was full of weed.
Oh, it was full of weed. Well, now it's full of weed and a platinum. Don't smoke it all at once. And yeah, I think then she will tell him to leave.
He will
Off
start
you
to.
go then.
He'll start to head off, and then he'll stop, and he'll turn around and say, "But you need to return to the Sly Wink. I'm waiting for you." And then he'll toddle off.
All right. Minerva will cast invisibility on herself once the door closes, and then return to the Slywink.
Okay. So, who went out to try and find their friends? It was Hypatia. Did Vash go with you?
It was all of
With her?
us.
Well, no,
Was
not all
it?
of you.
Crew was stayed behind.
Oh, okay. I
Juquan
went.
did Juquan things.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go out as well.
That's fine. You will find Lenza across one side of the bridge, Sean across the other.
Well, I brought the
That's right.
I
You
brought
came
the-
back. That's right.
came
you-
back with the affected civilian.
Did you just
And
bring
we're
the
trying
one
to-
back and that's it?
Yeah, well, we're trying to snap him out. There's no point risking going over there if it can't do anything. So,
He is not
Fair
able
enough.
to be snapped out at the moment. Not with
and he
not with any kind of means that you are mundanely using.
insists that he's fine.
Well, someone insists he's fine.
Oh, I thought he said he was. Yeah, well, that's right. His
His voice said he was fine.
voice said he was fine. That's right. I mean, I do have access to exercise, so we could do an exorcism, but I'd have to sleep, and it's probably not going to be effective.
Suspect we have other priorities.
Mm. So is everyone else found us up here, or is everyone up here with us?
I can say that yes, if you wish, Hypatia and Vash will come up to where you are.
Okay. Can we get a little ways away from the guard?
Sure.
Absolutely.
They're not your keepers.
No, but we'll just move out of the way so we can have a private conversation with
You
them.
can do so.
And then I will tell them that whilst I was over there dragging this civilian back, I had a divine commune.
Hypatia certainly raises an eyebrow.
Yes, I know. Doesn't happen very often, but I got a message from the divine telling us that basically everyone we love is in danger, and those we're trying to protect will fall, those that need us will fall, and the obelisks are to protect us, and they are being destroyed.
Well, funnily enough, we ran into this. I don't know. This strange lady, shaman. I suppose a shaman. I guess, kind of like those the people who are bad in the green. Yeah, she reckons something's coming at dawn, which is interesting. That we something coming at dawn, which we need to take care of. You know, that sort of that kind of this, and sort of puts a hand on the sword hill kind of thing. So yeah, maybe I don't know. I'm not sure if she must have something to do with this, or something about the spider center. It's a bit strange. Do you know of anyone? Do you know of any sects or religious sects who worship the aid in the form of a spider?
Spiders have 8 legs.
They do have 8 legs.
Have a minor blessing. I'm not saying why you're getting a minor blessing, but you can have a minor blessing.
Sweet.
Nice.
Like that.
There you go. I gave you one.
Thanks.
Well, anyway, maybe if we I mean, after everything that's just happened today, why not let's talk to another complete stranger and see what they have to say. What could possibly go wrong?
He seems to know a lot more about what's going on around here.
She
Than
certainly
we
knew
do.
about us and the rest of the party.
And what's going on with Lash and Arrow, perhaps?
Yeah, so let's get the gang. Let's get the gang together. Hey, where's Minerva?
Who knows? Not here.
Doing Minerva things.
He's back at the tavern now, whispering to Kruber. As the invisible voice over his shoulder.
Drink another.
You failed them all. They all died because of you. No, she would never do that.
Keep drinking, Jaquan. It
She's
gives you your
probably saying-
powers.
That beer
Oh.
doesn't taste as good as you think it does. You'd prefer to do some exercise. Work at the forge. The forge calls to you.
Use that paymaster skill that you earned and then
Yeah, for
promptly
the love of
decided
God,
to
do our books, you son of a bitch! No, I mean, work for Forge. It's all coming. Somewhere Shiro's like, this is why I left the party.
I will talk to the guard again.
Yep.
And basically say that it doesn't seem that there's much we can do other than keep people away from the obelisk in the first place.
We're going to set up a cordon and we're going to try and stop people from getting to it.
Yes, I think that's
And we will
best.
slowly try to remove people from the immediate vicinity in case it wears off after a period of time.
Yes, that's all I can suggest we do. Well, I'm going to consult with my colleagues and we will see what we can do about this issue.
Thank you for your help.
That's all right. And then I'm going to go to the Slow Wink because that seems to be where everyone is.
Mhm.
Is it?
Well,
Everyone else
we're not
is-
there, but like that's where we've been told to go by our party.
Yeah, well, Kruber's there, so I'll head down that way. And also to meet this weird spider chick.
Sure, let's do it.
Is the spider chick still talking to Kruber?
Yeah, if Kruber wants to talk, otherwise she's sitting there seeming to meditate. Every now and then she'll glance up in your direction.
Oh, she can see Minerva?
Either that
Nope.
or she can smell you
Oh, yeah.
or hear you.
Smells like burning.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
I smell roast human
Yeah.
with a dash of elf.
Minerva will sit next to her invisibly and be like, hey,
Hello, Minerva.
what brings a strangely... You know my name! Or the name that I gave myself. Awesome!
The only name that you need.
Hey! We're in agreement. So, what brings a weird-looking lady like you to a place like this?
Where I am from, you would be the weird-looking one. Especially
I think
as she
anywhere
looks
in
you
the
up
world
and down
I'm a
at the moment,
weird-looking one.
considering the fact that I can't see you.
Well, then I'm not really looking at all.
Calamity brought me. The word of the great spider sent me.
Why do they call the Great Spider Calamity?
There is a calamity about to unfold, and within the walls of this city shall be its birth.
Here to appreciate it. Oh, that sounds really bad. Okay, so we're not fighting a giant spider though, right?
No. The great
It's the spider
spider
that sent you.
The great spider sent me. I am the daughter of the spider. One
Is
of
this the
8
great spider that
daughters.
spun out the universe? You're one of the 8 daughters?
Yes.
Min moves to a stall 1 away. Interesting. I have an aversion to things that have 8 in them. About them.
You fear the divine.
Rightly. Only a fool doesn't fear the divine, or another divine. Maybe doesn't fear the divine. No, that would still be stupid. I fear other people. Yeah, no. Only a fool would not fear the divine.
Fear keeps people alive, keeps them looking for trouble. Fear does many things, but it can also breed and instill in people weakness. You are not weak, are you, Minerva?
I'm not as strong as I would like to be. We've been on a quest for power for quite a while. And, well, it's coming. One day, I'm going to use an offensive spell, and that's going to be awesome. Magic that can destroy people.
We should wait until the fellows arrive. They will be here soon. And at that time,
Oh, right.
they
thought they
can
were already
walk
here.
in. No, they can walk in.
Oh,
Yo.
Minerva sort of slides to be next to Kruber and says, "Oh, I'm drinking. You guys took ages."
That's enough for you, small one. Takes the drink off Minerva.
Oh no, she's pretending to be you because she's invisible.
Yeah. I still managed to eerily reach out and take it off her.
Welcome all. My name is Eniskai Yagulu. I am one of 8 daughters of the Spider. Great Spider sent me here, as he did, or she did, send my siblings to other parts of the world. Great calamity is about to unfold, a disaster which will spread from here to the ends of the world, blighting it. Not many can stand against it. In this city, only you can.
Okay, and why are we so special?
Because the Great Spider told me that you are. Lenza.
God.
I suppose we have
Hey!
been bringing the attention of the gods upon us.
She knows the made-up name that you made for yourself as well.
I am not an
Minerva fully
emissary.
believes that Lenza is not your name.
I am not an emissary of the gods. Make no mistake.
That's
You
fair.
say
I mean,
the gods or your gods?
The gods that you call the 8. What brings me, what the Great Spider sent me for, even they fear. An unfolding so disastrous that there will be no respite, no clawing back. Civilization will fall. Something so small will spread so fast, so wide-ranging. Already there are those within this city that are seeking to undo that which is happening. But they cannot achieve success. Their efforts are fraught and will fail. There is no one else within this city presently who has the might to stand against that which is happening. Only you. Whether you are the right people in the wrong place, or you are true heroes, the Great Spider has not told me. Only that you alone in this city can do what must be done. For good or for ill, you must face it tomorrow, ere the sun rises.
you have any idea where this thing will manifest? Presuming it's a thing.
Yes, I do. The Great Spider has given me foresight.
Awesome.
Within
What?
within the cemetery to the south of the city, in the temple, the walls already reek of malignant power. In the morning, the door will be open. You can enter to seek out the lich within and end his vileness before it is too late.
A lich.
Well,
Are
that
we
can't be
are we
bad.
familiar with that? Like, is that a common like?
Nope, not a very common term. However, some of you may have heard the term, and Sean in particular will know of the term. It is an undead magician, wizard, magic user, sorcerer, some form of undead spellcaster.
Yeah, thank you.
Pinnacle.
All that,
The pinnacle of greatness.
pretty much.
They are not powerful, not by their kind's reckoning. However, what this one is attempting to do cannot be let come to fruition.
I don't believe we have fought a lich before. Is there anything you can tell us about it?
It is powerful, but you should be able to best it. The greatest threat comes from the denizens that he has brought to his aid.
Oh, and what are those? What are his minions?
Ghouls and ghasts and other forms
great.
of horrible, vile undead, and the temple walls that have been cursed with evil pulsate and give power and force and desire to these beasts.
At this point, Kroobs claps Sean on the shoulder and says, "You know, I've always been joking when I've made comments that seem to devalue you, right?"
Sure.
Yes, you could say it was a clerical error.
Oh God.
You've been holding on to that one for a while, haven't you?
No, I had it.
Pretty much
So-
ever since you played Munchkin.
So would
No,
holy
I'd
water help
forgotten
us in
about
this
that.
fight?
What's that?
Nerva says, so would holy water help us in this fight?
Where you will tread, the 8 have no power, or it is diminished.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Forces of unlife, power, what you will face. And they have blighted out and blotted out the divine, so that he is no longer a beam of sunlight, but more speckled
Damn it.
shadow.
Well,
Awesome. Sounds like I'm going to be really helpful here.
Your power will not be completely rendered inert, just lessened, especially if you use it against that which you fight. Your time is limited once you enter the gates of the compound, once you pass through the threshold of the temple. Once the sun rises and the doors open, you have less than an hour to find and destroy the Lich before he completes his task. If you fail, it won't matter if he lives or dies, or if you live or die. It will be set in motion, and it will not be undone.
What will you be doing?
I will not be attending. I have no power there. I am here as an emissary of the Great Spider, a daughter of the Great Spider, to spin the webs to send you where you need to go.
How late in the day is it?
It's a bit after midday.
Oh, okay. And it's next morning.
Yes, only then will you be able to gain entrance.
I better make
Yeah.
sure I get a good night's sleep.
Okay, so this temple's is outside the city walls or within the city walls?
It is within the city walls,
down in the south.
down at the cemetery.
It's on the map.
Yep.
Oh, right. So, just not marked. Okay.
Well, it doesn't have a
It-
number, but it's
It
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
looks like a cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought? Crazy talk. Okay.
Can she make us a map of where he is? Like, is he underneath this central
He is within the building
church?
itself.
He's in the building. Okay.
Other than that, I do not know. What blinds the 8 also blinds the Great Spider's sight. Within I cannot see.
Okay. I have some questions about the Great Spider. Did she like create the universe? What's her relation to the 8?
She looks over at you. Always with the questions you are, Minerva.
Well,
The great,
when you begin knowing nothing, you have a thirst for everything.
the great spider has always been and always shall be. But the great spider is not one of the 8. The great spider is not affiliated with the 8, not their kin, not their enemy. The great spider just is, the web of all things.
I've heard that spiders have a lot to do with dreams. Are you real or are you just a dream?
I do not dream. I see.
All right. Well,
That headdress is awesome. Does it have any special meaning?
Yes,
Okay. Would you like to tell us about it, or you wouldn't like to tell us about it?
it is grafted upon my face. It
That sounds
is
painful.
my face.
Oh.
all right.
I mean, it does look awesome, but now you can't really be touched as much. That must suck.
I am a daughter
Sorry.
of the great spider. I live to
Yes.
serve her.
Surely you could stand to live for yourself a little.
By living and serving her, I live for all. What must be and what shall be. Your friend Lashanara is seeking to try and stop what is happening.
By
Do not
destroying the
cast.
obelisks.
You said that it failed, though.
He will. He is attempting to stop it in a way that it cannot be stopped. The obelisks are being attacked. He is trying to prevent them.
How do
Do
we
not
protect
cast.
them?
Do not cast derision upon him. Those with him have ulterior motives, and he is aware of that. Yet he still does what he must.
Is he safe?
Yes, for now. But if you fail, then nobody is safe.
Well, you've done us a great service. Would you
Well, we
be
know
open to any more knowledge exchanges?
What would you seek?
I would like to steal the immortality from the Immortal up at the Blackreach Mountains. I was just wondering if you knew anything about that. Minerva's like really straightforward with this
She
person.
closes her eyes for a moment. My has been cursed by the 8. Her life is theirs to give or take, not yours.
That doesn't
Simple.
sound fun.
Minerva just needs to
yeah,
become
because this
one
is
of
so
the 8.
fun.
So, is this challenge we face? Is there any benefit in bringing additional help?
There is nobody here that you can use that will be of benefit.
Is a lich of such a nature that mundane weapons will be useless against it?
Oh, I suspect so.
It is possible. The power of the forces at hand cause many things in there to be empowered.
Well, I guess we should restock and then rest up.
We should see if we can find a map of this building.
Silver your weapons, enchant them, and hopefully that will carry you to victory.
Silver 'em.
Is anybody carrying a decent amount of silver? I have a silver knife.
Didn't we buy some?
Yeah, we were trying to.
Actually, we were trying to build.
We're fighting the Fae, but we
Yeah,
failed.
That was coal
thought we-
mine.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. So it
Oh.
was. My bad.
So yeah, there is an iron admixture which we were trying to look for, and we're looking for a silver admixture.
We were looking for silver red mixture.
No.
No,
but
you
we
were looking
want
for
that.
cold iron.
That's right. So we should go back to the alchemist, and see if they've got.
You guys need to heal as well. You should hit up the temples and tell them
Yeah.
that the great evil's coming and see if they'll
Alright.
heal you guys. You guys are
Mm.
looking rough, says the still
Yeah.
smoking Minerva.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had better days. I've had definitely worse days. But yes. Alright, well how about people who wounded head to Conley Ollowries, and maybe he can he can possibly help point us to a map of the temple and the cemetery.
Be
Agree.
aware,
Probably be at the city planners.
once you enter the doors, you will not be able to call on the favors of the gods.
Ah,
Oh shit.
so you buff up first. That's what he's.
Yeah, but it
That
also
or the
means
blessings.
that Sean's gonna be like
Sean's power he will be able to access, but it will be lessened, especially if brought to bear against the enemies. But direct favors of the 8 will avail you naught within those walls.
No blessings.
mm,
Is that greater blessings or all blessings?
Probably all blessings.
Minor blessings are
but-
still of the 8.
That's true. That's all right. I don't have any anyway.
That's not true.
No, it's not. But I don't have as many as everyone else. So
You got the same as Al.
use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will now use them.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
they're
right.
really good.
it's
Well,
just-
I'm not good for not being dead.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
I think
Before
we're
you
looking
enter, for those that are willing, I can inflict upon you the venom of the great spider.
Ooh.
What will
Is
that
that
do?
good or bad?
Wait, inflict.
I mean, the wording inflict.
It
Does
is
it come
venom.
in a pint?
It is venom. It needs to be. It needs to be imparted through a wound. But it will
Okay.
protect you.
Damn it.
Lenses
Lost
says
one.
I'm good actually. Thanks anyway.
How long does the venom last for?
It will last for as long as you need it to last. If you need it to last longer, you will have failed.
Rubes stands up and draws his belt knife and gives himself a shallow cut on the left outside of his bicep for her to envenomate him.
She will lean over and she will lick the wound.
Oh,
I see.
oh, I like some of that. Can I get some? I'm pretty bad at already. You can choose any spot.
Hi,
Are you talking about
hi.
Kruger or getting envenomated?
Hi, Mark. How are we going? I didn't realize you're back.
She's a daughter of the spider. How do you think the venom is getting imparted?
By
Through
biting, not licking.
through saliva. The venom.
Yeah.
She didn't
She's not
have to bite Kruber.
She's not using her spinneret.
But I want to know if Arch is going to lick Kruber or get envenomated. Envenomed.
I mean, technically, don't you?
I
Kruber-
I mean,
might
technically, we could just
insist.
kiss her. That's
Kruber
okay.
feels
Mm.
a burning, aching sensation. It starts to spread from his arm, and the wound that you've given yourself blackens around the edge.
It's like not having had a beer for a few days. I joke. It's nowhere near as bad as that.
You lose 1 hit point permanently.
Oh,
Oof.
interesting.
It's
Things
inflicted.
I do. Oh. No. Yep, Kruber's winning.
But you
Surviving.
can mark down that you have been envenomed.
More importantly, I now have 42 hit points. The answer.
Lenza doesn't
I
have any
mean-
hit points to lose.
I have more hit points than Lenza, but same time.
Yeah, Lenza's going to pass. Lenza is more worried about finding what's way to rest up and heal up because she did not go have a good time in that last encounter.
Are you going anywhere?
I will leave once you enter.
Okay, so there's no rush to get like bitten or anything.
There is nothing
I'm
else
in a
that I
rush.
can. I am here to make sure that you enter. Once you enter, there is nothing else for me in this city.
Ah, suddenly that makes more sense. So if we don't go in, the venom will kill us. Nice.
On, you got to lose hit points to make hit points.
That actually looks really cool. What you just did there. Just as a question, do you like good food and does it make you salivate?
Good food is subjective.
You
What
guys
I
are
eat,
being weird. Like
what I
even
eat,
weirder
I
than
don't
Oh.
think you would like.
Minerva
I
wants
see.
some poison. Minerva's like, now's my chance. My chance to get poison. All I have to do is get it to salivate, and the poison will be mine.
Not if I can sell it first.
So I guess we're doing this like just because a random person came in and said so.
No,
That's how
I got
D&D works, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Pretty much.
A few new stuff. I do ask her if I know that we're kind of doing her a favor by like saving the world, and that's why she's here. So this isn't really, but she's kind of helping us out. All my stuff's in the world, and it seems like her life is a life of devotion. So I was just wondering
And you
if
live
I
there?
had anything that she'd like.
You offer nothing that I would want. The Great Spider takes
Oh.
care of my needs.
That's fair. I've got a pretty cool knife.
I do as well.
I get out this trinket that I've had for ages.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's nice.
I
Okay.
lost you for a
This
bit
cool
there.
knife.
Yeah.
I
it's
can
really
heal
combat.
you all before you sleep this evening. And that is the last thing that I can do for you, other than providing you with the venom.
Mhm. Oh, why not? I shall allow myself to be envenenated. Because if he doesn't have my saves, I will need it. Need that. I can't use blessings.
Okay?
Did she say that before Sean left the building?
I don't know, did she?
No.
Probably when you were on the way out.
Oh well, in that case, I won't leave. I'll get
Okay.
healed by her.
So in that case, Hypatia, Anaskye will reach out for your hand.
Mm-hmm. Give my offhand, clearly.
And she will sink very sharp teeth into your hand.
What?
You will lose 1 hit point permanently, and you can now mark down that you are envenomed.
Alright.
Hey, Vosh, do you want to get eaten by someone else? Bit of turnaround.
What? I wanted to be licked. I didn't realize there's a 50-50 chance of getting bitten as well.
Well, no,
I don't know.
if you
I'm pretty
make
sure
a
it's
wound
100%.
yourself, then you'll get licked.
I
If you
mean,
don't
I'm
make a wound.
pretty battered already. I think I might have a scrape or a cut on a bicep somewhere,
They've
so
all
I
started
might
to
just
con-
flex it for her.
They've all started.
bleeding all over.
They've all started to congeal.
It's
They're all
fresh.
congealing and gooey and not particularly good for imparting venom into the bloodstream.
Needs to
Can
be
she lick my
fresh.
bicep?
If you cut your bicep.
No, I
Oh,
might
Vash,
have
stop
a
being
scratch
weird
on
about
there.
this.
I've got 19 strength.
Wow,
Just
way
show
to
it.
attack her whole thing.
Man, if this poison lasted forever, that'd be so cool. It'd be poison forever.
And like Jaquan's wound, your wound where she bit blackens.
And I might be poisoned forever. Let's see how the battle goes.
Well, for the rest of your life, anyway.
If they are the only two
Same
that wish to
thing.
be envenomed,
Oh, I
I'm
want to
still
be.
thinking about
but I just need to know if there's a cut or a scrape on my bicep somewhere.
Just make one yourself. Lenza will
doesn't-
literally hand
it-
you a knife to cut yourself with.
Oh,
If you're
it
that
doesn't matter
excited.
it doesn't matter if she has to bite you or scratch you, or even if she managed to lick one of your already existing wounds, you're still losing the hit point.
Mm-hmm.
It is the venom that is causing you to lose the hit point.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't
think-
have.
I will.
Grail, honestly, I
Oh,
think this is just a sexual thing. This has anything to do with losing the health.
True.
Whatever Vash's proclivities are, far be it from me to kink shame.
Fine.
don't-
Just find any scrape or cut on me. I already have a bunch.
I don't
think I
have
need
the
another.
energy to make it. Can we pretend that I've made up the giving tree cover, but I've changed it to the giving emo and put Lensa's face when she's offering to give a knife?
I mean, I
Um,
have a knife. I can just cut you right now if it really makes it easier for you.
Oh, alright. Just not the face.
Don't want to go and cut her arm.
Okay,
Oh.
then she'll lean over and lick it.
Minerva would like to draw a little spider on her
Licky, lick,
hand,
lick.
and when she gets the pattern
Oh,
down,
Lick,
that
lick,
was
lick, lick, lick,
multiple
lick,
licks.
lick.
Oh.
you got so many wounds, Vash.
So do I get venom +3 or something?
You get envenomed and you lose 1 hit point permanently.
Out of
thank you.
interest, after she'd licked Kroobs, did she seem a little bit unsteady?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure at this point Kruber has an alcohol blood level rather than the other way.
You're just concerned that you have blood in your alcohol.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, she is not unsteady.
Wow. She's tough.
Either your blood alcohol rating is not as high as you think it is, or she has a particularly strong tolerance for it.
Like Kruber would know what the hell a blood alcohol level is.
So she said
Which
that
is
the
what
venom
I've asked.
would help us in the
It
fight.
will protect you for as long as it is needed. If you need it longer, you will have failed and it will be irrelevant.
Okay.
Do we fail without it?
No, you may succeed.
But you will heal us as well.
I will heal you this evening.
Okay. I'll give the venom a miss.
Good. I'm glad someone else is.
Would our 3
Yes.
frontliners, the meat of the party, have taken the venom?
They
I
all
feel like
have,
that's
yes.
pretty safe.
Just remember, Henry, you've made the same choice as Lensa has. Do you feel good about that?
Those two always make the same choice, especially when it comes to shopping. They just think that Ennisky is some kind of shopping person. She's a new salesman.
if Sean's player is really happy making the same choice as Lenza,
Yes, but I mean,
Turns out we both make the decision not to stab ourselves in the face every single day, and that hasn't seemed to go too bad for us.
I mean, the rest of the party might disagree with that choice on your behalf.
but I just find it amusing that you think that the rest of the party is better. I mean, have you looked at the history of the party?
I don't have to
I mean,
look. I was
it's-
there for it.
It's like the party of, not the party of great choices, maybe questionable choices.
When has Kruber ever done anything that was less than a stellar choice?
Have we lost someone?
No.
Huh?
Or just someone got
we
mad
have we have 5 players. We've lost a Lenza. There we
Yeah,
are.
sorry, my internet just.
That's
I
all
don't
right. No, it's all good. We've still
So we're
got
still at full strength?
we are.
Actually, we're slightly stronger.
We have to go shopping. We must find silver stuff.
Yeah, we also need to find some plans at this temple.
Sure.
Yep. I think we do need to go and find us some silver weapons. We got any candlesticks?
I have a silver knife that I think Kruber could probably melt down and dip a bunch of arrows into for me.
Oh, hey, it's Kanto.
Why is Krubs doing that?
Because you're a blacksmith.
Fair.
He's a weaponsmith
mean-
in particular, but yes. He's a specialist blacksmith.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that. You could do that.
I certainly could. But what beer is in it for me?
Norban's not there. Norban's with his
Plenty of beer
weird
tomorrow
Australian
when we
friend.
win. All the beer you can drink.
Over what time frame?
One day.
Are we talking 24 hours or sun up to sunset?
After the battle, until you fall unconscious.
Very well.
Okay. Eniskai will nod. If that is all that wish to be envenomed, I must go and prepare for the healing.
We shall return.
At dusk tonight, seek me out, and I will heal you.
Will you be here?
Yes. The keep has given me a room.
Kanto.
For the viewers here, our absent player said, "Damn, all right, fair enough. She can lick Norman too."
So will you be at the Sly Wink, or
That's where
the-
I said I would be, yes. Where we are at the moment.
Okay.
The keep has given me a room. I must go and prepare.
so the innkeeper, not the
You're
Castle.
arguing semantics now, I guess. The innkeeper.
Yes.
right? No. Oh, but you meant like
You meant
the keeper of the castle, the keep.
yes, no. The innkeep. Yes.
Right.
She will get up, she will nod, and she will ascend the stairs.
Alrighty, let's go find silver.
Yes.
All right. Who wants? Oh,
How-
I guess I'll talk to
Before
Rare Sun.
before we
Give
go
me-
any further, how you doing, Jaquan?
In what?
You
Jaquan or Den?
Den.
I'm hanging in there.
Okay. Cool. And Varsh's internet has not dropped out.
No, surprisingly not.
Yet.
Normally, when they tell me that they're going to do, that kind of work on my line, they say, "Oh, at midnight it'll be out, or at 10 p.m. it'll be out," and 3 hours later it drops.
Well,
Okay.
they give
They got to have a
themselves-
big smoko.
Well, if it does drop, I'll try to come back by hotspotting myself.
I feel
That's
like
dedication.
we're probably not going to get to this fight tonight, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of prep to do.
Ooh, 3 sessions of shopping before we get to the fight, you reckon?
Shopping.
We're gonna set up 1,000 mirrors and make Archimedes' death ray outside the chapel.
Why do you want Kanto to be so sad he missed it?
He needs some silver bullets.
True that.
Okay, what is your plan? You probably have about 3 hours, maybe 4 before dusk.
Okay, sounds like silvered weapons, map of the temple, other stuff.
Do we need? So are these silver weapons going to be on top of the magic ones, or like beside? Like, do we think we need? Does everyone think we need silvered over the magical stuff, or?
Well, I don't have magical, so
Yes, yeah, I know some people don't have any, but like, are we aiming to equip the entire party with silver weapons? Because that might be difficult.
Well, the admixture thing is probably what we're after. So if we can get as much of that as we can, like particularly for the frontliners or people without any other offensive means, so possibly short in ammunition perhaps, though if striking might be sufficient, I don't know.
Because but me and Sean both have magical bows, yeah.
yes.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
having some silver ammo to fire out of that bow may be useful against
Yeah.
the lich. I don't
Of
think you'll
course.
need it against the other stuff, but for the lich, you know.
And hey, if there's any silver left over for my pistol bullets, all the better. Though, if no one can
Probably
get it,
want Norbin to have the pistol bullet. The
oh
bullets,
yeah,
but yeah.
if there's any left over, I'd be happy to take it, but only if there's extra.
I mean, I've got that homing rock. That would probably be good to coat with silver, eh?
That's so cool, because then you could like stylize it into like a screaming skull rock that you throw at people. Silver skull, go!
Nice.
Not a bad idea.
Right, where
Okay.
are we looking for this then?
Okay, so the silver admixture, we can look at Renaissance. I'm thinking there was another place which may not have it.
What about that place where we get the magic trinkets from all the time? Minerva's favourite shop.
Well,
It's
36
gone.
or-
They're a magical shop, and I guess they knew better to stay in town.
Hmm.
yeah,
I'm not here.
yeah. Dan might appreciate my give comment about that. So yeah,
Yes.
there might be a couple of, I think, pure reagents of Summerton at the Alchemist as well. Or was that Renaissance place? No, that's Chimera. No, Chimera is the
Chimera is
Renaissance place.
Renaissance.
Is the pure reagents of Summerton another Alchemist place?
It might be.
33.
Yep, I've got it here. It is an alchemist, but it is not as good as Rayasan. But because you remembered that it was an alchemist, feel free to have a blessing.
Woohoo!
Does Sean know if the clergy has any silvered weapons?
They may.
Sean will go down and
You haven't asked about silver weapons in particular, but I'll
No,
tell you what.
but-
Roll a d6 on a roll of 1 or 2. You know.
well, I'm going to go down and talk to kindly about it anyway. But
Well, you'll know whether they do or not, and whether it's a waste of time before you go. If you
Well,
you don't have a clue. All right, I've dealt a minor blessing to
I'll go down and ask.
Zelmarro.
so you're gonna head to down to Pice Way, see what Yeah, what you can find there. We've got one people heading to Rayasan, obviously. I assume probably Kruber. Do you want to head to Doric's Blades?
Yep.
Because I imagine they might have some just ready to go. Do you recall being any there when you went in to check for the other ones, the Cold Steel?
Look, hold on. No,
Hold on.
I wasn't asking about it
Yeah.
though. So
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Before you go, Kroobs, here, take all the silver pieces that I have and this silver knife, in case they let you melt them down and coat weapons with them and stuff. I've only got 10 silver pieces and this silver knife, but here it
Imagine
is.
having silver.
sure,
Peasant.
I will give it a go.
Okay.
I will remove the silver that I have.
So Jaquan is going to Doric, or staggering to Doric as best he can. Sean is going to kindly Ollery.
Does someone want to go with Kruber just
Bash
in
and
case?
Hypatia have
Oh,
gone up to where they are. Lenses in the courtyard. Minerva has gone. Where'd Minerva go to?
Merva's up here.
Yeah, I know where
still.
she went. Number 31. She went back to there. She never moved, did she?
No,
I had moved her to the. Why'd she move back up there?
I don't know.
no
I
one.
didn't move her there.
Someone
That's
did.
okay. She's actually gonna go well to a hidden location, I guess. She's gonna try and see if she can find the armory that Willibird took us to one time.
It was over here somewhere. Actually, it was up here, I think.
Where?
Yep. Over yonder.
Beyond. Well,
See,
wherever it
near.
is, that's where she's heading
See
to.
where I'm pinging?
No, I'm
No.
looking around. Oh, I see. It's in sort of the middle. I was looking right up the top. Okay.
I guess Lens is going with Kruber then. This will be interesting.
Okay, and what was Hypatia and Vash doing?
who best friends?
Yep.
Hmm.
They're going on a
Look at
romantic
that.
dinner date to Rayasan's.
Rayasan, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. We're
Sure.
gonna meet. I'm gonna introduce Vex to an old friend. Yeah.
I've already seen him like
See,
twice.
see if you
Oh.
can make rockets that shoot out silver shrapnel.
That's. Hey, why not? Let's give it a go.
I feel like
Just a barrel of gunpowder with like a bunch of silver strapped to the sides. Oof.
Yeah, it's basically like the flame thing he's given us before, except you put you put a bag of silver pieces in or powder in it. Really.
Actually,
You know.
just a bunch of silver coins would probably do in the barrel of gunpowder. But anyway,
Yeah.
do you guys need money? Do you have money?
Yeah. We got it. I have about
I
22. I've got some. Yeah, I've got about 200 gold equivalent. That should be enough to get by.
Okay.
Or if you give some take,
I'm poor.
I'll take group gold.
I've got 20 gold.
Yeah, sure. You can take some of the party gold. How much party gold do I even have? Let me find out.
Group treasure, we have
18 platinum, 37 gold.
Yeah, sure. Take the 18 platinum with you. Just
All right.
return it to the party gold if you don't use it. So leave it on there until you use it, but you're carrying it at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, we will start then, if you have sorted out your finances, with Lenza and Jaquan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you sound so thrilled.
Lenza's got there, Jaquan's fallen over.
Yeah.
He thinks, but he thinks he's there.
Stop being a day drinker. Jesus.
Stop not being a day drinker. I am vaguing more than I thought. Yep. So walk in.
Jaquan's not a day drinker. Jaquan is an all-time drinker.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
All-time
day,
champion.
night,
All-time champion drinker.
day, night, up, down. All right. Durrick, where art thou, Durrick? D-U-R-R, residents of Sunderland, Durrick, show players. Alright, as you enter Durrick's Blade, he sees you come in. Ah, Jaquan, my friend.
Alright. Clasp arms with him.
What is happening? I've heard strange and disconcerting things about the obelisk today.
It's activated.
Please ignore Lenser. It's
I
the
do.
general health advice.
She is an elf. It is best this way.
Oh, thanks.
Nod sagely.
Best been a couple.
Do you want me to tie her up outside? She rarely steals things. She's not very good at it, so
Kruger,
she's
we're
probably
here
safe
for
to
a
have
reason.
here.
Please stop messing about.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Do you have any silvered weapons? And failing that, I've brought some silver. Would you be willing to give me a refresher in alloying it to coat some arrowheads? There's a possible end of the world situation, but as you know, it's Tuesday. And ain't nothing getting between me and tomorrow's or tonight's beer.
Silver weapons. Yes, I believe I have a couple. As for
Excellent.
plating weapons with silver, my understanding of the process is that the weapon needs to be pure silver. Or I assume you are using it to fight some form of mythical creature? The
So I've been told.
The research that I have done generally indicates that silver needs to be pure. I can plate weapons for you if you would so choose. It is a slow and arduous process. We don't
Indeed.
particularly have the right equipment here to do so. But if you have pure silver, I could forge it into a makeshift, or not even a makeshift. I could forge it into a blade of some description.
I have some coins. Could we knock out a mold for some arrowheads?
Yes.
That is what I was most asked.
The coins have impurities in them, so they will
Indeed,
need to be.
we'll need to.
They'll need to be
purify
worked.
them.
It'll take time. Yes, we can do that.
What are the weapons you have ready?
I have 2 silver daggers. Because silver is a softer metal. Casting it or using it to forge anything larger makes the weapon generally weaker. So it's not something that people are often after. No. Silver daggers, even if not used to fight creatures of myth and legend, are for the rich and nobles and the people who are high on their own importance, a status symbol. So sometimes we have crafted them purely for those reasons. They are not cheap, however.
I have been wondering.
And we should probably get them anyway, right?
Indeed. We agree on something, Lenser.
Mm-hmm.
It must be the end of the world coming.
I would sell them normally for 30 gold apiece, but for you, my friend, you can have them at 20 each.
Thank you. I will take half, but because of our concern for your business, I know how hard it is. My elf friend here will pay the full price for the other half.
He smiles, as it should be. Now, when do you need these arrowheads made by?
Oh, this evening.
He cocks an eyebrow towards you. This evening? You do not give us much time to even purify the silver, let alone make the molds and cast the heads, but we shall do what we can.
And I would help longer and work into the night, but I must be fresh to almost single-handedly put down the vile menace tomorrow.
We don't normally make arrowheads. We make blades predominantly. We'll do what we can.
Indeed, I thought a mold would let us cast some more easily.
Indeed. So if you are paying the 50 gold then for the 2 daggers,
Indeed.
and
Lenza?
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you want to pay the 20, I'll pay the 30. That's fine.
he will
That-
take
that platinum is 10, right?
correct.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'll side across 3 platinum pieces.
And then he will take the silver off you if you give it to him, and he will look to start melting it down and purifying it.
Excellent. What can I be of most use for at this stage?
He will get you to start working on the mold, and he will
Yep.
also talk you through the purifying process if you want. Though purifying silver is not something which he has done a lot of, normally a jeweler would be better at something like this since they work with the
Indeed.
precious metals on a far more regular basis. But he does know the basic premises, and he should be able to get it done reasonably quickly. After all, he is a master dwarf's forgeman.
And I'm sure he does sometimes work with silver filigree for the nobles.
He does, but he doesn't necessarily have to
Usually use
purify.
wire for that.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he doesn't have to use, and he doesn't have to purify the metal to start with. He would start with pure silver.
Yeah.
All right, so that he can start doing that, and he can get you to work in the forge. Lenza, you are free to not stay
Yeah,
stay inside.
I'm not going to offer. I'm not going to offer to help because I know that we'll do that well.
No, you can help. You can hand me a couple of arrows to help me make my mold cast off their heads.
Oh yeah, sure, of course.
You'll have to also remove the heads from the
Yep.
arrows.
And
Even better.
attach the new ones.
Lenza will hand you what 5, 10. How much do you need?
Roughly how many do I think I'm going to be able to make?
How much silver did you give him?
A knife and 10 silver pieces, I assume, is how much you had.
How much, sorry?
I have a silver knife and 10 silver pieces is what I gave to Kruber.
Is that it? Is that all the silver that you have in the party?
That was literally all the silver I
Yeah.
had.
That's all the silver.
I don't
had
know
two.
if anybody else had any silver, but nobody said anything except Kruber. No, Lenza mocking me for even having silver.
Yeah.
Is that
But maybe
literally
he
all
could
the silver
change-
you had?
He might be able to change some
Hang
gold into silver. Does he have any silver?
Party loot.
I literally spent the last time we were in town getting rid of all my silver
Yeah.
and put it as a letter of credit, so I wasn't lugging around heaps of coins. Because
So if
somebody likes to
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
throw out
I might have.
have too much coin.
So if we fail, it's charity's fault. Is that
Mhm.
right, Henry? Yeah.
Something like that.
Did
I
did,
might
did
have
Zhang have any silver on him?
5 silver.
I had 4 silver.
If
Although,
you guys are happy to give that up, that's more that
Yeah.
we can
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Oh,
Just
no, hang on.
4.
I've got 25 gold of silver dust because I was going to cast
Oh,
Continual light.
continual light, but I never got around to it.
That's a lot of silver dust.
It
That's-
is.
That's
That'll
a
be useful.
fuckload of
Would you
silver
like this
dust.
bag of silver dust before you leave?
It will
Yes.
It will also be pretty pure.
yeah.
Get
That
a
will
little casting
speed things
spell.
up.
That'll be amazing. Yeah, that would be great actually. I'm glad you remembered you had that.
Mm.
Nice.
Okay, so you can teleport that into Lenza and Jaquan's inventory.
Well, lenses.
And once Derek gets the silver dust, he will be much more happy because 10 silver pieces and a silver knife was not going to go very far. 25 gold pieces worth of silver, he eyes it and thinks that he should be able to help make maybe about 20 to 30 arrowheads potentially.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Well, I'm going to delete that off my inventory right now, so somebody better
Thank you.
Oh,
look
you,
after
you,
that.
you hold it, crew, because you got to be there. I'll
Oh.
leave 30. I'll leave 30 arrows with you then.
Yep.
I will take 2 silver daggers.
What's Lens's career non-combat skill?
What?
What's your
I'm a
secondary skill?
weaponsmith. Your second, yes.
Huntsman's on tracking.
Okay.
Derek isn't going to do this for free, however. He does have a
No.
business. So this work, which is going to be rather specialist and time-consuming, he's going to charge you 100 gold for.
Yep.
And that is mates' rates.
Yeah. Lensa hands that over.
No, you.
We party gold,
Okay.
Do
So-
we?
don't we?
We didn't.
There's only 37 gold in the party at the moment.
18 platinum.
No, that's on Alan because I gave that to Alan when he went off.
Okay. I'll
To the
pay
school.
for it.
I can help, but like,
No, I'll pay for it. So that's
I
going to
mean,
be what? 10 platinum?
10 platinum.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can probably pay you back from the group treasure.
Later.
At least partially.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
fine. For the end of the world.
I mean, bag of silver.
Good deal.
All right, so we'll
We
leave.
sold it for some magic beans. We sold it for
sure.
some magic
We'll leave
beans.
Jaquan and Lenza at Derek's doing that. Then we'll go to Hypatia and was it just Hypatia by herself?
Oh, I was gonna tag along.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I just looked and there was only
BRB
Hypatia at
then?
number 10.
Are
Yep.
you walking past the obelisk or not?
Oh, I should.
We'll go around the obelisk.
Like around
Circuitous
here.
way. Is
Well,
Vash
like-
moving over there?
Yeah.
The guard wouldn't let you in there anyway.
No, they've cordoned off a fairly big area. In fact, it's basically that area has been cordoned off.
Cool.
Okay, so Raya-san, you get to Chimera Inc. and once again Billy is at the door. Ding 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 as you enter. He seems to be particularly fussed with that or interested in Hypatia.
I wave hello.
Hello. I know you, says Ray-san as he comes out from around the back. You were going to bring me that dwarf that Billy wants.
Oh well, yeah. I it's gonna be very difficult to get. I'm not sure we can do it.
Oh,
And as such, we have more pressing issues at the moment. So I know it can be.
he will be very, very, very disappointed. Yes, he was looking forward to being with his friend again. Weren't you, Billy?
Well,
Oh.
I'm gonna say disappointment. Disappointment does not end with death. It seems.
And then he stops and he says, starts smelling. And he starts moving up towards the two of you. What's going on? What's that I smell? And he will,
Oh, you're probably talking about this note.
he will lift up your hand if you allow him to, Hypatia, and he'll start. What's that?
Redstone,
What's that?
you can't have my
smell?
hand. I'm just saying, you can't have my hand.
And then he'll move over to
You're not
Vash,
my.
and he'll start sniffing her arm. What is that delightful scent? That odor? Oh.
Lima.
Do you
Well.
mind if do you mind if I take a drawing of your blood? I'll take that as a yes. I'll just go get.
Please say no. Please say no. Please say no.
And he'll wander out the back, and you
Please.
hear this banging like someone a mad person or a baby in the kitchen.
Just
Pots
like
and
you to know
pans.
that the last half orc's blood he took is now his bell.
Well, that was it. That is true. Those two events were not necessarily related.
He will come back out after a little bit of time. He has tourniquets, and he has syringes, and he has little vials and tubes.
How much blood do you intend on taking?
How much can I take?
Trade it for the silver admixture.
You can have it for the. Okay,
don't-
look, this is the deal.
Don't even.
The two of you are not there.
Zero,
Oh, I
zero.
know. I'm just.
Look, I'll point out that we are supposed to be getting healed later. I'm keeping this in mind.
My blood ain't free.
As
I wasn't
as
expecting it
nor
would
is
be free.
mine.
I'm prepared to pay you very, very well.
Okay, well, this is good because we are in the market for silver admixture.
Oh, well, you've come to the right place. I make the best admixtures in all of Summerton. In fact, all of the valley, perhaps even the land. Yes. How much silver admixture do you want?
Right. Let me check the notes. See how much I actually used.
I mean, it's not
Silver
something.
admixture.
It's not something that I'd make a lot of, but I believe I have some.
All right. Well, definitely have to be something in stock because we need it tonight.
He's looking at your hand and your arm, and he starts to lick his lips.
I mean, this is on brand. Selling on bodies. Sure. We need. How much have you got, really?
How much do I have? That is a good question. I have two silver admixtures currently, and I could probably make another one.
But can you make one tonight? I thought that took longer.
They normally take a couple of weeks, yes, but I think I could make one by tonight. I can cut a few corners. It should be okay.
Well, it's how potentially fatal are those corners? Like, I'm not sure.
Just get the two that are ready.
You're not there.
Al, they're not fatal for him.
Well, okay. So, and also, we were wondering if you have some silver dust as well, and a fire lance.
We've got a fire lance. Oh, you want another one?
Well, we could put because we put silver dust in the fire lance kind of thing.
How much?
Flame lance.
How much blood can I have again?
Okay.
Well,
So out of character, will this do us just straight up hit point damage, or will there be con damage?
You haven't had blood drain before. Let's find out together.
oh no.
How? So the vials are what, potion sized?
Yep. Oh no, they're bigger than that because a potion is only like an ounce. These are high school vials, probably
Okay.
about 4 to 5 inches long, maybe about half an
Okay.
inch in diameter.
Right. So approximately 100 mil.
Maybe, yeah.
Ooh. Well.
Okay. I reckon we only get. I reckon vial each won't do us excessive amounts of damage.
Does he need a file each?
Um,
Well,
I-
depends how
I
much
would-
of risk anyone.
Then he pulls out from a leather bag a fairly large beaker. I would prefer to fill this if I could.
Oh my god. Can
But
we...
I also have some other containers. The more I could take, the better. I mean,
Oh, I'm
um,
sure you would need a lot for your purposes, but we will need to recover whatever side effects that come from this. We will need to recover from by tonight. So maybe if we no, actually that won't work.
or we can just pay you money for the things we want.
um, oh.
Look,
I tell you what. I will give you. I'll give you the silver admixture that you want. A fire lance, and I have some other items you might be. Do you want some goggles? Optical
what is-
enhancement goggles make you see in the night. I can throw
I can
them in.
already kind
I
of
can
see.
I can throw them in as well if you let me have all of the half-orc's blood.
No, thanks.
Well, unfortunately, we need the half-orc blood in the half-orc, which is a lot more useful that way.
Oh.
And that's a no deal.
Look, how about this? So, Vash, are you willing to get to trade any blood?
Why can't we just pay him money for the silver?
Well, I'm just checking. I'm not going to.
I
If you're not,
don't
that's
want to give my blood because I don't trust him to draw to stop. You know, he wants all my blood.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I?
No,
Oh.
I'm not giving up a drop of
Come on.
my blood. To
Come
this
on,
guy.
Rare Son. Draining a whole person's blood isn't good for repeat patronage. Just saying.
But it's a half-orc, not yours.
I know. So,
You
if Vash doesn't want to give blood, that's fine.
Oh.
You can drain a vial of my blood. If you could give us a discount on the admixture and the fire lines.
Well,
And if you have silver dust, that's even better. Because
for a phial of your blood, for a phial of your blood, I will give you one admixture. For a
Okay.
phial of one of your blood and one of her blood, I will give you two admixture. And for a phial of your blood and two phials of her blood, I will give you two admixture and the fire lance. And I can make another admixture, the quick one, if I have one of your phials and three of hers.
How
Well-
much gold for the second admixture?
If I'm cutting corners, then it would be
Oh, the one that's already ready.
The-
Oh, you want to pay for that one? 25 gold.
okay.
I'd rather pay that, please.
There's a gift of Rare Son trying to get the blood, by the way, Graham.
Right, so it's actually
Can't
there's
believe you're willing to trade a vial of blood for 25 gold.
Okay, I will offer my. Okay, Vash, if you don't want to, that's fine. I will offer vial of my blood for one of the admixtures, and we'll pay for the rest in gold.
Come on,
Okay.
Vash, take one for the team.
No
I do
means
not
no,
trust this
Walter.
You don't have to. I wouldn't encourage Rare
You
Son.
literally just got licked by a weird spider lady to put poison in there. What?
This
why
guy
is-
just said
why
he
is
wants
this-
to drain all my blood. I'm not gonna let him start. Okay.
Yes means yes, no
She's like
means no.
sprinkles. Once you start, you just can't stop.
He is so
I will
trustworthy.
pay.
Look at him.
I'll pay the 25 gold out of my own pouch if we
I
have
mean-
this dispute later with
I
the
mean-
party.
Don't worry, we've used party loot. I will let him draw one vial of my blood. And I'm just saying one vial, if he draws a drop more, there's gonna be trouble. And I think you'd rather, and we both want to be repaired. We both want to come back from what customer. Well, sorry, I want to come back and use your services, and you want me to come back and use your services.
Okay, so for the one, you get an alchemical silver for the phial of blood. So for the silver admixture for that, you're going to pay for the silver admixture, correct, Vash?
Yes.
Did you want the third one, which he will have to cut the corners for?
Or whatnot. We'll pay for it.
We
that
can
one
get
will-
it just in case.
That one will be 60 gold.
I mean, we are paying for the convenience.
Sure. Yeah. Like we'll try to use it last. Like
And I have
backup.
to use other materials to try to make it in a short time. And you want a
Okay.
fire lance? The flame
Yep.
lance?
Yep, because. Well, actually, has he got any silver dust he can spare? Because that's real. Because fire. Oh, actually, no. No, that's it. Okay.
Well, you already have a flame lance. We don't really need another one, do we?
Yeah, I'll probably access it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Actually, do you have any munitions? What could possibly go wrong?
Yes, I have lots of munitions. I make the
All
best munitions in Summerton.
Okay, what munitions do we have at the moment? We have one brimstone
rockets.
munition. Hey?
We have 2 rockets.
Yeah.
Lenza has 2 bombs currently, or munitions currently.
Okay, so are they the normal?
One
basically
trapstone, 1 bombard. Yeah.
Okay, and we got a brimstone munition. Do we need more bombs? Should we get more bombs? I'll get a
Look-
bomb.
If you're going to be handing Lenza more bombs, I'm sure she'll use them to the best of her ability.
Bombard,
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of.
bombard, brimstone, or shrapnel. He has a bunch of all of them.
All right.
Bombard's
You only-
50, brimstone 75, shrapnel is 60.
Probably not brimstone. I don't think fire is going to be that good.
You need a modified shrapnel.
That's
Yeah.
that's the craziest thing Lenzer has said, and also you're not there. Let him choose on that random.
Okay, Raya-san. Do you know what a
Lenzer
lich
just
is?
has bad memories from the brimstone that almost killed the party.
Yes.
I will take a shrapnel munition.
Okay, 60,
guess he's
60
dead.
gold. That was the best shrapnel. That was the best munition of all time. That was actually the best attack roll, I think, of all time.
It was great.
It was wonderful.
It was up there.
It was the shot heard round the party.
All right.
Look, no one died. It was fun.
Not quite. Okay, I will hand over 145 of the 145 platinum pieces and the vial and a vial of blood.
All right.
145 platinum pieces.
I mean,
Sorry,
don't-
I'm 25. Sorry, I'm 25. 145 gold pieces of worth of platinum pieces, just to be specific.
well,
I
that's
was gonna say,
Maybe worth,
that's
but okay.
14 platinum, and then you have to find 5 silver because you can't hand him 5 gold because you can't hand him 5 gold worth of platinum.
I'm sure I've got. I have 5 gold on me. That's fine.
Or you could,
He-
or she could give some blood.
No, her call. She doesn't want to. That's.
Okay, then you can make that transaction.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll go to
right.
kindly Ollery and Sean next.
Please
Fair
have less blood.
What did I
By the way,
miss?
when he took the vial of blood, make a Constitution check for me, please.
Ape.
Okay, Hypatia's got a great constitution.
So I dropped out for a little, so you just bought some munitions?
Yep.
and
You did not
the
have.
silver mixture.
Okay.
Hang on. Macro links. So I don't usually make a con check. That's just the characteristic
Yep. So it's under
Okay.
stats and skills,
ability check. Yep.
and it's just
Skill
on a
check.
D20 using
A
your.
D20.
Yep.
Any mods?
Nope.
Cool. Do I pass out? Yes. Do I lose? How much con do I lose?
You don't lose any con, but you gain 1d4 fatigue. You can roll, and you'll
That's
also
right.
and you'll also take a point of damage, or 2 points of damage, I should say, because he's not particularly good at it. 4
Oh,
fatigue.
God.
What?
4 fatigue.
He's not a trained phlebotomist?
He's trying to find that vein, and he's got stab, 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 stab.
Thanks, Nurse Ratchet.
Pretty much, you could probably hold your arm over the file to fill it up. Doesn't
He
need the
probably
tubes.
thinks
Oh, yeah.
this
need the
song
tube
is
and the pumps.
about him.
Yep. All right.
So
So
you put all the items on your sheet, Al.
He should be going for arteries, not veins, though.
yep, he probably
Yeah.
should be, but he's an alchemist. It's much easier to drain everything, all the blood.
Also, do you want him
Yeah.
anywhere near your arteries?
I mean,
Oh, there's a bit more of it coming out than I thought there would be. Oh well, I guess I owe you some more things for it.
I mean, look at him. You trust him, don't
Okay.
you?
Where do we? Okay. After regain consciousness, how long? When should we come back?
What for?
Well, you said you're gonna do. Hang on. Blah 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 blah. Look at my notes. What I said about my notes.
For the admixtures that I'm making for you.
Yes.
In the morning. It'll take overnight to make.
All right. Well, worst case, we have some dodgy egg mixture.
I don't know if he's gonna make it in time.
Neither
Don't we
do
have
I.
to be at the cemetery at dawn?
Oh, you can come if you need to. If you need to be somewhere at dawn, it'll be ready before dawn.
Okay.
Come,
Good. We'll come back
an
before
hour
dawn.
before dawn.
And
Right.
bring your blood with you.
Sean,
Yes.
Yes.
you've gone to see kindly Ollery. He was looking particularly poorly. He's sweating. He's looking a little bit pale. He's got big bags under his eyes.
How are you today, kindly?
I have been better. What can I do for you, my son?
We've heard of a threat that will be arriving imminently in the morning or the next dawn. Allegedly, a leech will
A
be
leech
rising.
has
Yeah.
crawled up from the river to suck on your blood.
Not
Lich.
a lich.
Or
It's,
as one of my high school friends like to call them, a lick.
Oh,
we've already had a lick today.
Yeah.
some of us have.
Oh, a
Yeah,
lich.
go for it.
Shout.
What is it that you would like me to do?
Well, firstly, do you have any insight into this enemy? As obviously,
I'm not much of a warrior, and my knowledge of enemies is particularly poor.
no, fair enough.
What is it? Is there anything that I could help you with, though? I don't have the knowledge, but anything else, perhaps?
Well, yes, there was mention that silver weapons may provide additional assistance in vanquishing this foe. Do you know if any of the clergy carry these weapons? Is there any weapons?
Carry them, no. And most of the clergy we have are more acolytes, really, at least in the city. We do have a vault, which might have something in there. Come with me, and we'll see.
Thank you.
It's been some time since I opened this up, but there are artifacts and relics of warriors and Templars past. They may have left something of value behind.
Well, I'll take the +4 Vorpal sword of leech, if we have one.
Would you prefer the Mace of Disruption?
Yeah, that would be perfect.
That'd be pretty good.
Nah, he wants a luck blade or a
Sunblade?
sunblade.
No, but you want the Mace of Disruption, instantly
Oh,
destroys
yeah,
undead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Does that work
perfect.
against Lich though?
Yeah.
They're undead.
If it doesn't, they'll be pretty dope against the plebs.
Okay, so he'll take you down to the basement. He'll unlock a few things with a big set of keys on an iron ring that he retrieves en route. He is looking very unsteady on his feet, and he will open it. Roll a d6 for me, please. You want to roll a 1, 2, or a 3. 1 is good, 2 is average, 3 is not as good, 4 to 6 is terrible.
Oh, look at that. Terrible it is.
There are no silver weapons in here, but there is a mace, fairly sturdy looking footman's flanged mace. He hefts it up. It takes him 2 hands to lift. This might be of use. I'm not sure if it's going to be great. I believe it was the weapon of choice of Brother Bedivere.
I shall cast Detect Magic and then have a look at it.
It is magical.
Huh. Well, I think that
He
is
was
certainly
particularly not fond of the undead, so it might be worth using.
yes. Well, yes, I think this is certainly something that we will put to use.
Of course, it is a relic of the church and should be returned
Yes,
afterwards.
we will return it after this bout. But there is
It-
no point having such powerful relics if we don't use them for vanquishing
I
evil.
agree. I agree wholeheartedly. It's the returning is purely so that the next person who needs it can also make use of it. He then puts his hand on your shoulder. Have you thought about my previous discussions with you?
I have, and there is still much evil that needs to be settled in the valley.
Of course, there is also much guidance in the city, and both are worthwhile. Do not
Indeed.
forget.
Indeed.
Take Brother Bedivere's mace, and may it serve you in this grand and noble purpose, as well as it served its previous master.
I shall put it to good use.
Okay, Minerva.
Yes. I'm exploring the city.
Is that all you're doing?
Yep.
I'm looking for the armory. While invisible. I'm invisible.
Okay, this
If I
was
see if I
talk
see
to
Willowbrod or Sir Etienne or any member of the you know
Brotherhood
the
Silver
big-
Dagger.
Brotherhood of Silver.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Silver Dagger. Those
I'm
guys.
pretty sure they're not here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Willowbrod might be though. I'll
You
tell
don't
you
know.
what. Roll a d20. If you roll,
I always run into Willowbrod.
if you roll a
It's
1,
freaking
2, or a
ridiculous.
3, you can run into Willowbrod.
Good.
That's,
Okay, so
that's 3 times 3, so you run into 3 Willowbrods.
no,
You didn't realize that's why you
he's
run
learned
into.
mirror image.
Well, you didn't realize that's why you run into them so many times, because they are legion. They are many.
Willowbrod core.
So you do not find
Time for
Willowbrod.
us to, it's time for
Okay.
us to let the valley fail
Okay,
to get rid
so
of Willowbrod.
finding the armory of the Knights Vigilant. Roll a d100. If you roll a 1, I'll let you find it sight unseen.
Okay.
If you roll anything below a 10,
Bloody hate.
I was going to give you something else, but no. Okay. You cannot find
Yeah,
it.
she's looking around. She's looking around for people that she knows. You know, if she sees anybody who's particularly glassy-eyed, she might be like, "Lashnar,
So you're looking
where's
for
the
people
armory?"
that you know as well.
Well, just no. Only ones that I think know of the armory.
Oh, okay.
So, like I was saying, it would only be the
There seems to
Brotherhood.
be one of the things you notice, and one of the things that you also realized when you met up with the shaman in the Sly Wink is that there seems to be very few people currently in Summerton, it seems, that are of, I guess, a power and capability which is even close to yours.
Mm. Yeah.
Eniskai said that you were the only ones capable of doing this, and wandering around the city, you find few adventurers and few mercenaries, which would be of a good deal of competency. There's definitely no one of the Brotherhood in the city, even close to their capability. No one close to your renown or ability.
Damn. All the other guys are off doing stuff.
It seems that was the case, and they must have left reasonably quickly because there was quite a few here just like the few days previous. So unless there's been a great deal of bad luck and bad timing, or something else is going on, or whatever, but you just do not find them. The Sly Wink was mostly empty. In fact, it was empty, other than you guys, pretty much. And even though it was the day, you've generally seen people in there during the day before. But this time, Ennisky was the only one in there, other than you guys.
But the keep still has its garrison, doesn't it?
It does, but they are not anywhere near the equivalent of you.
Even the captain?
You've never really had much dealings with Captain Donegan or Sergeant Annaglees, who are.
We've seen Annaglees a couple of times, but yeah.
You have, but you haven't dealt with, or you haven't seen her in any form of combat. She might be just a professional soldier.
Yeah. Well, I should tell them anyway. I'll go tell the people at the keep.
Okay, there is a great hoo-ha going on around the keep, and they are taking extra precautions around the obelisk because the craziness around the obelisk seems to have expanded.
Mm-hmm.
It is growing in nature. The darkness is quite visible now, and the blue staticky kind of electrical lights that were playing on it has become almost a raging electrical storm around it.
Cool.
And people are actually starting to get injured when they're too close to it, but they are still trapped, enthralled by it. And it's very difficult for the garrison and the beetles to remove them and extricate them from that situation, because anyone that gets even remotely close to it now is at risk of themselves becoming enraptured. It's at that point you feel a tugging on your arm.
I turn around.
And there's a halfling there.
How the fuck did he find me? Well, he's a tricky little bugger. How you doing?
Yeah. So I went to Lashinara's house. Funny thing. It's on. It's Is it normally on fire?
It was flammable. Damn it. That could have
It's
been
not a
me.
big fire, but there is at least some form of fire within. And I didn't see the spiky-haired lady or the emo elf, but there were some people coming and going.
Okay. Interesting.
I believe one of them is his current apprentice, but I'm not sure about the other one.
Okay. Oh, good job. Did you see where they went?
Oh, they went in.
Oh, okay. They're just going in and out. Okay. I was wondering if you
Well,
followed
they went
me
in.
up.
They didn't go out. But
Okay.
I thought I'd come and find you anyway, just to let you know.
Cool. Good job.
Yes, I'm going to go
Well
smoke
done.
some weed now.
Good call. Yeah. That seems like a worthy use of your time. Have you considered I should get you a puzzle box. Alright. Yeah, you should do some more training on puzzles. Seems like something you'd be good at. Help you open your mind.
Of course. I'm going to go sit across from Lashinara's, watch the fire, and have some weed.
Yeah. Alright. That sounds like a good plan.
Indeed.
Give that a go.
All right.
You wouldn't happen to know where Willibrod is, would you?
Oh, not that idiot.
Yeah, that idiot. But, even though he's an idiot, he has his uses.
Last I saw, he was stuck in near the obelisk.
He was stuck in the obelisk? Oh.
I believe he
I
went
thought he'd
in
left
to
there.
pick some pockets. And he's in there now and hasn't gotten out.
Alright, fair enough. That's pretty funny.
Thought it was an easy mark.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thanks for the information. I guess there's not really much I can do or want to do about that particularly. So I guess I'll just continue and talk to the guards about the problem that we're going to have tomorrow. Stay away from the cemetery.
Oh, horrible place.
Yeah, well, in particular.
He dusts off his jackets, straightens his cravat. All right, well, the weed calls.
Good. Have a good one.
The weed
The
calls.
weed calls. I will give him
Yeah, the weed calls.
because I know that he's
Halfling weed
a
is like it's in the miscellaneous item. You can buy some if you want.
yeah.
It-
Stuff. It's like the Cuban weed.
Since
Yeah. It's under medicinal appetants. It's 5 gold a lot. If smoked in a specific type of pipe, this weed will remove 1 level of fatigue and provide a bonus of +1 morale, including saving throws versus fear effects for 2 hours.
God, maybe I should get some.
since this
That
guy's
comment was for you, Az.
oh sorry. Since this guy's proven to be useful, yeah, exactly. I will give him a couple of stones. Minerva made stones.
Cool. You
So I'll give him
crybabies.
I'll give him a couple of crybabies. Just to help him out of a tight spot. If he gets in one. They're pretty much exactly the same as,
Do you at least tell him what they are? Or you just
Yeah,
give him some stones?
absolutely.
Because if you give him a stone,
No.
He's-
I explain
he's
I
likely to
explain
try
the
and skip it across the
crybabies
river.
to him. Yeah. I explain the crybabies to him. So yeah. If you drop them on the ground, they're done.
He'll put them into his pocket. And then he'll tap his pocket. What have I got in my pockets?
Nice. And I'll give him a couple of grenade stones as well.
Oh, cool.
So they're not grenades. They just make lots of noise.
Yep.
So the crybabies like sort of
Right.
pretend to be stealthy. You know, they're like over here sort of thing. They're like making noise, but it's not
Not screaming.
it's not like screaming. Whereas the grenade stones
Big
are
bangs.
like screaming and shoot them. They're like aggressive noises and stuff like that. So they're saying things like attack and get them. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll give him 2 of each of those.
Cool. All right. Done. We will leave it there. You guys have got your stuff. I guess you can all rejoin
Was anyone
back at the Slywink.
Ready
did
for
anyone
some
look for a
healing?
map?
Sorry? No,
Yeah.
no one looked for the map. Like I figured Sean probably would be the one to asking about that, but
Yeah, I forgot. That's something I should have asked. The kindly and the rest of them about, eh?
Hey, that's
Kindly
okay.
wouldn't have a map.
No. And realistically, they wouldn't have a map of a mausoleum.
So I'll let you all just recoup back at the Slywink to see Eniskai. She will have bowls for you that you can drink from. They are full of a dark red liquid.
Tastes
Cool.
like roast beef.
Is this a
Sure.
healing potion?
Yes, something like that.
Well, drink. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Does
Yep.
it smell good?
It smells like blood.
How's it taste, guys?
Like blood.
That's
Yep.
why I asked about raw beef.
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
on.
I mean,
I'm on
I'm
full hit
pretty sure you
points,
got your
so
blood
I'm
back.
not sure that I should partake of this. Do I need to have this
It'll
even
heal
if
you.
I'm fine?
No, you do not.
Alrighty, well, Minerva's like, can I keep it in a vial? Can I bottle it for later?
No, you cannot.
It probably just lasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Is
it's
Kruber
all-
injured at all?
No,
No, so it's just us four then.
You'll still drink one.
damn straight.
If you imbibe this, you will heal all wounds.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's good.
It's pretty gross though.
All wounds.
Yep.
But
Minerva
does
tries
Vash
drinking
get
it just in the hope
gross?
that her eyes get better.
No.
It didn't work. Okay, fair enough.
Wait, ask Grail if it worked or not first.
I did say nope.
Yeah.
I was wanting a moment of his hopes getting up.
All right, hang on a second. Let me think about it.
Nope. Okay, you
Nope.
don't need to play his game, Grail.
See, no,
Okay,
that was much more enjoyable.
let me
for
do
all
it.
of us.
Let me do it as per Rimmer.
Mm.
No. So yes, anyone who drinks that bowl of blood will get all their hit points healed. But if you got envenomed, you did lose that one permanently. Remember.
Yep, that's
Yep.
been adjusted.
Already.
It got taken
changed.
off my character sheet.
Cool. So if people can vote for their MVP, I noticed Jaquan has already done so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking of Den because he mentioned he was starting to feel a bit more zonked than he thought he would, and cognizant that Vash may also immediately drop out sometime soon because it's been over an hour since her internet was supposed to go.
Oh, it has gone. I'm on
Oh, it
data
did?
right now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I dropped out while Hypatia was shopping for munitions.
Fair
or
enough.
Something like that.
It's okay. You are not a bloodless husk.
Not yet,
Yeah.
anyway.
Yet.
I suddenly lost control of my character, and now I'm on Bloodborne.
Is anyone going to mention to Kruber that he can go sell his blood?
No.
No,
No, I'm not going to. Rayson has
we
enough
don't need
samples.
anymore.
I have
I
4
need
votes.
it.
I need 2 more votes. I need one from.
Why is it Minerva in the? I haven't picked one, but why is it Minerva in the
That's it.
list?
That's how you spell it.
The first B is silent.
No, that isn't how you spell it. There's no V.
Yeah, it's a typo.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Did I get a typo? Did I?
In the
That's
drop down box, I think.
Yeah,
Is,
there's no first V. It
Yes.
doesn't matter.
That's all right. I can fix that. Clearly, I just went done.
Are we
Yeah.
assuming that we've had a full night rest, or we'll worry about that next
Worry
week?
about that next time.
So Vash is MVP and Jaquan is runner-up. Jaquan,
Mhm.
do you want to have a blessing?
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh, excellent. One that you can have and can't use. Is...
Well, we'll see.
All right, there you go. You got your blessings.
Thank you.
All right, done. Thank you for the session.
GG, that was
Oh.
good.
nice.
I'm
Thanks,
interested to see where this is going because
Yes.
it's not where I expected this session to go.
Mm.
I'm quite okay with this.
There's a lot less Ellen.
Yeah, we got bigger fish to fry.
I mean,
Or at least more media fish to fry.
so we've been told.
I'll be preparing different spells.
I mean, the spider lady licked me